All right. Let me finish setting up here real quick. Move some stuff around. I made some small adjustments. Give some people some time to tap on in. Give me 1 sec, family. 1 sec. All right, my bad. Still trying to set. I made some adjustments here. Number one, somebody give me a mic check. Trig and Mr. Triggerman, 1977. Give me a mic. Give me a little sound check real quick. Can you hear me? Okay. I moved my mic in a different area. So let me know if you can hear me. Okay. How them audios are sounding? Yeah. What up, man? What's good? What up? Just a sneakerhead D. What up? Oh my goodness, fam. Yo. Like, no lie. Five by five. What does that mean? 5 by 5. Yo, good looks. Yeah. Fam. Ken, good looks. But yo, here goes the thing though. Here goes the absolute thing. All right, number one, I don't want my camera all up on my grill like that. That's number one. I have so much to say about this entire process, but right now I'm almost lost for words. I've worked so hard to get monetized on YouTube. I worked very hard to get to this process. It was gruesome. It was extremely painful. It was tough. It was excruciating. Like, I'm not lying. Like that. So and this is the part. This is the part. Like, literally, as I soak this in, pause, because I don't like the way that sounded. Actually, after I said it, I didn't like the way it sounded. But no lie, as I enjoy this moment, it's y'all. It's because of y'all. Y'all are the reason why. And I'm like, man, the people don't understand how much of an impact they have on content creators. Maybe you do understand it. It's the people, man. It's the people. Just a sneakerhead. He got up on the platform. He's like, yo, twin, I'm gonna get up on the platform, man. I got some kicks. I'll show, you know what I mean? He showed some love. He jumped up on a live with me, just said I wasn't on a live by myself, and he showed some love. You know what I mean? Like, and I like it. Every view counts. Every second you spend on this platform, you are helping out a creator. Like, it all matters. Even when you don't think it does. When you hit that like button, when you drop a comment, it's showing the algorithm that people are engaging with you. When you subscribe, when you share the video, when you watch the video all the way from the beginning to the end, don't matter. Whether you watched it for 10 seconds, the algorithm is catching, it analyzes all of that. And it matters, man, it matters so much. This is for y'all. Like, this isn't me over here like celebrating like, yo, I did this. It's all me, I'm the man. No, this is y'all. Man, I can't say it. This is you. We did this. This ain't me. We did this. John Palmer in the building. What up, fam? Check this out. For those of you that don't know, I have a moving business out here in Colorado. It's called Cornerstone Moving. I've been in business like a little bit over 12 years, right? I've been monetized on YouTube for 1 day. 1 day. Look at the grin. Look at the smile. I've been monetized for 1 day and I've already made $1. I've been at this for 3 years, family. I've been doing this content thing for this has been a 3-year journey. I watch all of these YouTube videos, right? Because one thing about me is I'm all about like analytics. I study a lot. I research and study a lot. Peep this. Peep this. I want to share this story with y'all. Let me run through some comments real quick. It was extremely excruciating. I'm trying to tell you. Sam Hyde in the build, man. Wishing everyone a successful dub on the Gammas this week. And yo, have you entered? Ooh. I think the draw for DSW, Dick Sporting Good. Let me see, is it still open? Let me check that real quick. Any of y'all messing around with these Gammas? I got EA on at JD, so I'm good there. Enter today. All right. The draw is currently open for the Gammas. Dick Sporting Good. If anybody's interested in it, the draw is open. It closes tomorrow, December 11th at 4:00 p.m. Eastern time. So I'm in Colorado, so that's 2:00. So the draw is open. Draw is open. Dick Sporting Good. Gamma 11. Not all creators are as appreciative of you. Fam, I don't know how not. That's the craziest part. I want y'all to remember this moment. I don't understand how not, because you can make the dopest content or the wackest content, right? It don't really matter. If nobody watches it, it don't even matter. Like, that's the craziest part, man. This is why I am so grateful. Yo, when I tell you I'm so grateful, like I am so grateful because I put the work in and y'all were there supporting me. Y'all don't understand how important the support is. Like, the support is so important, and I'm grateful for that. Man, there's been times when I've shared, like, I watch a lot of content on how to become a better YouTuber. If you guys look at my content, see this camera. If you guys look at my content, you'll see I'm making little changes because I'm slowly getting better. I'm getting better at videography. I'm getting better at angles. I'm getting better at just everything. I'm cognizant of, like, I go out in the public and I try to give you good views and good snapshots, and like I'm trying to grow just a little bit at a time, just getting a little bit better, just a little bit. I have a bunch of ideas, like literally, like my brain don't stop. I can, no lie, if I had the time, I can make a video a day. If I had the time, I have ideas. Like I don't run out of ideas. I always got ideas to do things. I only experiment so much, when it comes to this channel, but I'm gonna, like, I have things in the works. Remember some of these comments that sneaker tie. Congrats, man. Congrats. Super. Thank you. You was, fam, you monumental. Like, and it doesn't stop here, because the crazy part is, as much grinding as I have done to get monetized, I'm gonna share with you this process, because for anyone who's looking to become a content creator, I'm gonna share something with y'all. Number one, I already shared it, but I don't understand. I don't think people really understand how important this is. But let me run through these comments. Gas station, good looking out. Salute. Dollar more than you had. $1 made is $1 earned, and that's what makes this journey so special, because I've been doing this. I've been at this for 3 years, family. I've been at this for 3 years. And this whole time, you see, for y'all that don't know this, all content creators, and this isn't a stab, this isn't a jab. It's really not. It's not a jab at YouTube, because YouTube is giving me the platform in order to be able to share something that I'm passionate with about, with y'all, right? So I'm grateful. But my channel has been monetized this entire time. YouTube is saying, hey, congratulations, you can finally make some money off of all of the money we've been making off your channel. That's all the thing. That's the only thing that has changed. So it's not like I don't have advertisers already advertising on the channel. I do. I wasn't able to collect a dime from it. And that's a hardcore fact. That is a fact. Oh man, let me run through these comments. All right, he said fire. He said you got my dub up early. That's what's up. That's what's up. EA for size 14, 12, and 8 for me. Word, John. Big boy sizes. Sneaker Tyler said you did it. You made it. Your goal to be monetized before the end of the year. 2026 is gonna be lit. 100 fam. I definitely I said it. I was like, yo. The way I went through my analytics and looked at everything, I was like, I can get this done. It's gonna take some work. It's gonna take some grind. I'm gonna need your help. I've said it. Y'all helped. That's the. You know what? I'm gonna have a drink. I'm gonna have a drink now. For those of y'all that know, I ain't have a drink in 15 years. So this right here, that bubbly right there, yeah. I'm gonna crack that open in a minute, man. We're gonna celebrate. Oh, I'm gonna let out a nice little big burp too. Yeah, that's gonna happen. All of that's gonna happen. That's gonna happen. Congrats, crazy work. Sam Rain to build. What's up? What's up? That's facts that they've been making money. Yes. TT in the build. What up, TT? Man, like no lie. I am so grateful. This isn't the moment. Let me tell you how special this moment is, right? Even being a business owner, I'll tell you how special this moment is. Depending on the business. I know a lot of people used to do this back in the day. I don't know if people still do it now. But have y'all ever gone to like an old mom and pop shop and they'll have their first dollar frame? They literally got it hanging up on a wall. The first dollar. Like, that is so important. Like, I just got monetized yesterday, and one video, I guess the highest the highest amount I've made is 33 cents. And when I saw that, I was over there like this. Yes. 33 cents. And I'm over here like this, like, yes. 3 years in the making to see a 33 cent accumulation from a video. And I'm great. Like, no lie, I'm not even dissing it. I'm like, yes. So for total, like so far, right? I made like $1.20, but just the mere fact that I'm making money, sharing and thoughts and ideas and opinions about something that I'm passionate about means the world to me, because that's how moving is for me, right? I'm gonna flat out tell y'all, moving sucks. I'm a 45-year-old mover. In order to make money, I got to carry heavy furniture up and down the stairs all day long to make money. I'm not complaining. I'm blessed because I'm the owner of the business, but I still go out there and I bust my tail for every minute that's worked. I'm not lying to y'all. I bust my tail. I work harder than anybody on my crew. I got a bunch of 20-year-old men that complain all day about their knee hurt, their back hurt, and how old they are. And I'm twice their age. I'm old enough to be their father because I have a 20-year-old son upstairs. And I work harder than all of the guys that work with me. I'm in better shape than they are, all that stuff. I bust my can being a mover. I bust my entire can being a mover. And as broken down as my body be, I come home all types of tired. And y'all be seeing me because sometimes I don't be having this energy. I'll be like, yo, I'm worked. Whatever, but I still got to jump on this live, man, because I have a goal. I have a milestone to reach, and y'all help me get there. Man, this is so important. Let me do some comments. TT said, what kind of drink is that? Oh, this is just a bubbly. This is a seltzer water. I drink these. This one is a blueberry pomegranate. My wife got me on these. I used to hate seltzer waters. Let me tell y'all. I used to hate capital letters. I was like, man, that stuff is gross. Now, when I want to drink, that's all I do, because I don't drink alcohol. I've been sober for 15 years. October 30th made 15-year anniversary. So this is my drink right here. The gas station said I literally gave a standing ovation when I watched your video of the Brick by Bricks and Western Man 4 comparison earlier, I was hyped. Good looking out, fam. Like when it comes to content creation, right? Like I I know sometimes, like, let me flat out say it, because this can be me being a little rough on myself. I don't have the dopest videos. Like I know I don't make the dopest videos. My ideas are way flyer than how it comes out on video, if that makes sense. So I know my videos aren't the dopest, but I don't think they're whack neither. But keep in mind, like, I don't have a camera yet. I use an iPhone. I got an old iPhone. I use an iPhone 14 for my YouTube channel. This is a 14, right? My personal iPhone is like an iPhone 11. Look at this thing. I mean, look at the case. My wife laughs at me all the time. She'd be like, "Why are you so cheap?" Because I just need the phone to talk on it, really. So, but I film everything with a cell phone. I do all of the editing on a cell phone. I'll be laying in the bed editing a video like this, just editing a video, whatever. I put so much effort into my content. I hope people can see it, but just because I made an 8-minute video or a 10-minute video, I try not to go too long because I talk a lot, which is why lives are beautiful for people like me, because I talk a lot. But a 10-minute video, a 12-minute video can literally take 4 hours after you're editing and you're doing your B-roll. Now, don't get me wrong, I've gotten way better. I actually got a process now to where, like, my videos I'm knocking them out faster and faster. But when I first got started, man, it'd take like 9 hours to make a video. It'd take 9 hours to make a 3-minute video because I wouldn't talk too long because I honestly didn't know what to talk about. My very, very first video that I have on here is some Travis Scott's, the Black Phantoms. I hit in like a size 7. I couldn't even hit my size, but I still hit retail on them. And that video is terrible, bad lighting. I ain't really know what to say. I did an unboxing and but I'll leave it up to show the growth. You can see my background. I mean, everything, man. Like, I am so grateful. Let's run through some comments here. Oh, for those of y'all that don't know, go ahead and give Jordan Junkie a follow. That's like our thing right there. Whenever I see Jordan Junkie, we point at each other. That's our thing right there. That's our thing. I see you, fam. I see you. We got a shout out to TT. Congrats. Michael said, word to my word to mother, my man made it. He said, I was hyped because I heard the announcement at the end about being monetized. Hey, yo, fam, I'm trying to tell you, like, this has been a process. It's been a journey, and it's been tedious. It's been stressful. It's been difficult. It's been, He said a lot of people doing it the same way. It's what YouTube push out to us. Yeah, for sure. And like, there are so many creators that like I follow. Like, I show love to like a lot of people. I communicate with certain people behind the scenes and all that stuff. And like, here goes the crazy part. Let me share with y'all how I got monetized. I'm gonna share with y'all how. Because I research things to like an insane level. I follow like vidIQ and TubeBuddy, and I'm sure I'm forgetting a whole bunch. Nick Miniman, he's been on YouTube forever. Why am I forgetting names? Like now that I'm live, Nate Black is another. Like, you have certain YouTubers that have YouTube channels on how to become a YouTuber or how to become a better YouTuber, how to get subscribers, how to make better videos, tags, titles, descriptions, how to edit, all that stuff, right? What tools and all that stuff, resources. And I'll be honest with you, these content creators, honestly, they got the best niche because there's always a new person starting on YouTube. So they're never going to run out of content. Like, they can literally, and because YouTube is constantly changing, they're keeping you updated. Hey, there's a new change. Check this out. Blah, blah, blah. Do this. Turn on this setting. Turn this off. Turn off auto dubbing. And, if you don't want, like, there's always new things going on. And I stay on top of that stuff pretty much like how I stay on top of like this, like my stock market investing. I research the heck out of that. So that's like another thing I'm aware of. But anyway, throughout all of the videos that I have watched, about how to get monetized on YouTube, I'm not making this up. Nobody has suggested to do it the way that I just did it. Not one person. And I watch like these top creators on how to become monetized on YouTube. Not one person suggested to do it the way that I did it. I took a conglomerate of information and I created my own style, and it worked. That's crazy to me because it actually worked. Dang. This is what you need as far as requirements for YouTube. For the first stage of monetization, to where you can receive super chats, this is how when people can send you gifts and donations, right? The super thanks and stuff like that. You need 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch time hours, or 3 million shorts within a 90-day period. That's the first level of monetization. And then the next level, which is the final level, is you need at least 1,000 subscribers and you need 4,000 hours of watch time within a 365-day period, or 10 million short views within a 90-day time frame. And unless your shorts are going viral, I ain't trying to be the negative Nancy and none of that stuff, right? Because I am Mr. Think I'm Possible, but I'm gonna be honest with you. You ain't hitting no 10 million short views in 90 days. I'm just saying. I'm not saying it's impossible, because clearly people have done it. It's rare. It's very rare. It's extremely rare. So, Crystal, salute. Thank you. Appreciate you. Crystal in the building. Make sure you check out Crystal. Let me tell you something about Crystal. I found Crystal. She lives in New York. She's a New Yorker. She has her reborn dolls. Y'all check out her content. I found Crystal. No lie. She had like, man, Crystal had like 8,000 subscribers. She must have had like 8,000 subscribers when I found her. I chat, I comment on her stuff. She always replies to me and stuff like that. She's good people. She lives back in New York, right? Let me tell you something about Crystal. Man, Crystal, whenever she goes live, she gets like 500,000 views whenever she goes live. She puts up like insane numbers. When I say insane, she is doing it. She puts up like insane numbers. I'm so proud of her. I have literally watched her grow. The same thing with Sneakerhead Game. Y'all know who Sneakerhead Game is. He'll jump in a live from time to time. I was following this cat. I was like his 97th subscriber. I was like in the number 90s. He got over 10K subscribers, 12K subscribers. Crystal currently has 839,000 subscribers. I'm telling you, I've been watching and following Crystal when she had less than 15,000 subscribers. Oh, you see, but look. Crystal just said, how do you think I got monetized? I did it. I hit 10 million short views. Now, that's why I said it's not impossible. That's the reason why I said it's not impossible, because Crystal did do it. She blew all the way up. Like blew, and I've been following her. I've been watching her on this journey. It's very motivating for me, because I'm like, yeah, she knocked it out the park. She totally knocked it out the park. Look, thank you, love. And you knew me before I hit 800,000 subscribers. Oh, that's so dope. That is so dope. Nah, you've been getting it. I'm so proud of you. You've been getting it. And Crystal, let me share something personal with you. I'll sit there and I used to put comments on there, you know, and be like, nah, like keep streaming, keep doing your thing, because Crystal would get so many haters in her comment section, right? And Crystal, peep this. On the sideline, I'm sitting here like, man, I'm gonna have me some haters like that one day too. Because the bigger you grow, the more eyes that's gonna be watching, the more people that's gonna hate. Crystal, I already get haters now. Like I get at least one per live, at least one, which I know that's nothing. I know I know that's nothing compared to you. Trust me, I know, because I'll be watching your streams. And speaking of, you have to make me like a moderator so I can be. I mean, let me know, communicate with me, and let me know like how you like to moderate. But trust me, I'll boot people all day long. I'll toss people all day long. But I'll get at least one hater per stream, and no lie, that's showing the growth. Because watch this, when you ain't got no haters, you ain't got no following. So I've done a bunch of lives when I just got 4 people tapped in, 1 person watching. Of course, I ain't got no hater. The 1 person watching is probably my wife who's upstairs, but somebody's watching, so I'm just gonna keep streaming. And you know, during the streams, people pop in and pop out or whatever. But my whole point is, I was literally sitting here like, I can't wait until I start getting haters like Crystal, because when I do, that means the channel blew up. That's all it means. That's all it means. I can't wait until I have 100 haters and my whole comment section is people just talking smack. That means you made it. You got to be doing something right. You got to be doing something right. Good looking out, Krista. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, man. All right. I'm still not like, no lie. I'm still high on this horse. I want to remember this moment. Like, I literally want to capture this moment. I'm glad I'm making a video about it, because I want to capture this moment. Because for anybody, I've thought about. So, all right, let me tell you some future channel plans. Number 1, if there's one thing that I wish I had more of, it's time. One thing that I love about this platform, and yes, YouTube still has a guideline, right? It still got like community guidelines and rules and stuff like that, you know what I mean, to follow, which is, you know, obvious and needed and respected. But outside of that, I get to get on this platform and I get to be myself. What y'all see, the Derek that y'all see, right? Because everybody calls me Mr. Think, right? The Derek that you see here on camera is the Derek that you see off camera. I'm 45 years old and I like to have a lot of fun, right? I do. I like to have a lot of fun. My wife calls me a social butterfly. You put my wife and I in a room together with strangers, my wife is going to stand to the side and just watch me. And I go out and talk to everybody, gets everybody's names and learn everybody's names. So that's me. I'm a little social butterfly floating all around the room. That's me in real life. If y'all ever catch me at a sneaker event, I promise you, what you see here is what you're going to see in real life. I ain't going to be all weird, like, hi. That ain't me. No. I'm going to be like, yo, what up? I'm pulling the camera out, be taking pictures and whatnot so I can put it on my community tab. That's me all day long, right? Throughout this journey, you only need 4,000 hours to get monetized. Right now, my channel has like 9,800 and something hours. And the reason why I have 9,000, when I tell you I had to work literally twice as hard, it's literally because you have to get it within a 1-year time frame. And after that 1-year time frame goes by, every day you lose hours, like literally every day. So today is December 10th. So however how many hours I got, on December 10th of last year, that's what I would have lost today if I wasn't monetized. So let me share this with y'all. I didn't go that far. Give me 1 second. Let me look something up real quick. What I'm looking up is I'm going into my YouTube studio My computer's running a little slow. I'm going into my YouTube studio real quick, and I'm gonna look up my hours because I want to give you all an accurate. Let me see here. Analytics. The computer's moving slow. So slow. Why so slow? All right, so they're not giving. So we're gonna use December 9th. So as of December 9th, all right, hold on a second. I'm bugging. I'm bugging. We got to hit 365 days. All right. I want to give you some accurate information. All right, here we go. All right, so as of December 9th, I'm gonna give you an example. As of December 9th last year, whatever videos that I posted, I got 8.4 hours as of December 9th last year. So as of December 9th yesterday, because it doesn't show me today's date, but as of December 9th yesterday, I lost 8.4 hours. Now, I got monetized yesterday, so none of that matters anymore, to be honest with you. But let's just say if I wasn't monetized, what I did was I went through my analytics and I started looking at, peep this, if y'all can see this here. Ever since September, I went through my analytics and I started writing down every day how many hours I'm going to lose. So y'all seeing how many times I went live, because what I had to do was I had to offset that balance. Because what took me so long to get monetized is, let's say I'll have 3,500 hours, right? But I got a big video. I got a video that popped off good for me last year. I'm about to lose those hours that I gained from that initial spark. I'm about to lose it here soon, and I didn't know that. So you look up, you only need 4,000 hours. You look up at your hours and you're like, all right, I got 3,500. And then tomorrow will come. And then you got 3,200 hours. And you're like, I just lost 300 hours. Like, no. And then next week you lose another 100 hours. And now you're down to 3,100. And you're like, oh my God, like it's an uphill battle, because it is. So what I did was I went behind the scenes into my analytics and I started writing down dates in my hours right here, right? I started writing down dates and hours. So just to give you all an example, on September 8th of 2024, I only had 2 hours of watch time. But on September 8th of 2025, I made a couple of videos. I went live a couple of times. Oh no, this is in one day. I gained 109 hours. On September 9th, I lost 2.2 hours, but I gained 53 hours. So you can see the system that I created here was, I knew exactly how many hours I was about to lose. And my thought was, I need to put more hours in than what I'm going to lose. Even if I break even, I'm fine with that, but I don't want it to dip below. That's how I got monetized. Let me tell you something. Nobody on YouTube showed this system. No, I created it all on my own. From listening to how to get monetized, nobody. I promise y'all, I'm not bragging. I want to share this information because y'all know I don't gatekeep. Nobody talks about doing it this way. You get the most amount of hours by going live and with shorts, as Crystal showed y'all. But somebody getting 10 million shorts in 90 days, it's really hard to do. It's not common. It's actually very much so not common. Oh my goodness, it's not common. It's very difficult to do. She said, yeah, I'm glad you said the name because I didn't know what to call you. Nice to meet you, Derek. Crystal, nice to meet you as well. Yeah, my name is Derek, but it's funny because I actually respond to Mr. Think. You know, whenever I'm out now, like I'll be doing like a sneaker pickup and I'll bump into the mall with somebody who knows me or whatever. Somebody like, somebody who follows the channel or whatever. And they'll be like, Mr. Think. And I'm like, huh? So I respond to it now. So yeah. Like TT said, in real life, I'm like your wife. Word. So yeah. So you know how they say opposites attract. My wife, she's low key. You know what I mean? Which I'm so proud of her because she started a permanent jewelry business, and I've been going live. You know what I mean? Once y'all been showing her love. You know what I mean? And the first time she got on camera, like I'm not gonna lie, I was actually shocked. Like I was shocked. My wife done got on camera, was like, "Hi, so yep, Lux Links, come on down. We are here today. Come on down and get your bracelet. Gold fill, sterling silver, this and the third. I do permanent jewelry. I got anklets. I got finger chains, wrist chains, necklaces." I was like, word? Like, what? Like, babe, you going in like that? Like, I was like, oh. I was expecting her to kind of be like, the first thing is this, you know how people don't talk into the mic and all that stuff, right? Because she was holding the little wireless mic. You know, people hold it all down here and then they whispering like, yeah, come on down. You know, get some jewelry. Be all awkward. Nah, she killed it. I was like, oh snap. I was like, all right, well, let me find out. Just saw the alert. Kicking trips. Salute, brother. Salute. Monetization. Congrats, my man. Super happy and excited for you. Only going up from here. Man, brother. Ah, man. Bam. Fam, this process was a gruesome one. And this is me all understanding. Like, I already understand the reality that the journey actually starts here. I look at myself, I was an intern for YouTube for 3 years. I just got out of my 3-year internship. Because I understand the grind actually starts from here. Here, it was like, yo, congrats, fam, yo, congrats, awesome. Welcome to day one. And I'm here for it. That's the thing too. I'm like, cool, let's go. Let's go. You're looking out, man. Thanks for tapping in. You know, I appreciate everybody. Let's dig into some sneakers. You know, that's good. Y'all gave me 37 minutes to flush this out. Take my celebration drink. He said, word, the grind starts now. You're so right. 100%, fam. And I am here, all the way here for it. Yo, fam, what's your thoughts on the cheers? What's your thoughts on these Gamma 11s? High stock. I know we have high stock. What's your thoughts on these? Like, I honestly think if you put in a half a step, I mean, just a half a step of footwork, you should be able to cop these kicks. I told y'all I was gonna let out a burp for y'all. Excuse me. I trust me, I held that one behind. What are your thoughts on these? I think if you put in like a half a step forward, just a half a step forward, you should be able to cop these kicks. Chicago on Lows as a celebratory kick. Just like a half. So, all right. D, peep this. Let me share this thought with you. Because the last time I said this, the metric was very similar to this. Now I know these are two different silhouettes and all that, but I'm just trying to prove a point with this metric. When the Fire Red 5s came out, the Black Tongue 5s came out, here in Colorado, Dick's Sporting Goods had 10 locations that was selling that shoe. I haven't seen so many stores, DSG out here in Colorado, release a sneaker like that. I was like, ooh, unless, here goes the caveat to it, unless each store has a low amount of stock, it's typical that really only 4 DSGs out here in Colorado really be getting sneaker drops like that. Now, with these gammas, 11 DSGs out here got this kick, fam. And that's just in Colorado, and that's just Dick's Sporting Good. That's what I'm using as that metric, because I'm sitting here like that's a lot of stores. Now, could it be possible that they don't have a high stock per store? The answer is yes, it's possible. But 11 stores out here got this shoe. Now, when it comes to supply and demand, look, I understand that because, you know, they can have 1 million pairs, 1.1 million, 1.2 million. If the demand is 2, 3, 4 million people, then 1 million pairs still is not a lot. But I don't think this shoe, like, if you put in some, look. If you're relying on going to the mall on the day of release and get frustrated that, you know, they're sold out, I'm gonna be like, yeah, you know, you got to the mall at 2:00 p.m. talking about word, you don't have any more. I mean, that's gonna be on you for me, like, flat out. Not you. I'm not talking to you. I'm just saying to that person. It's like, yeah, you can't complain. All right, so he said it's only 100K on Sneakers app. He said, I don't think they all got high stock. I hear you though. Yeah, I mean, like, you know, like I said, it's possible, but for 11 DSGs out here to have this shoe, I ain't gonna lie, that's unheard of. You know, for us, that's unheard of. That's a lot of stores. Let's see what he said. He said, I thought the Black Cats would be easy to get, and I was wrong as heck. But these are like double the stock, and the Black Cats, I think these be available for a few days and be gone by Christmas. You see, I'm on that same level with you. I do think the larger sizes are gonna sell out, right? As usual. But I said the same thing about the Black Cats. I was actually wrong. I made a video about this. I was wrong about the Black Cats. Somewhat. Because I went out. I did a live, right? I was on a live Saturday morning. You know, we do our podcast or whatever the case is. And I even had to work on Black Friday too. So I had a couple of things going on. You know, the Black Cats dropped. The first thing was I had already reserved 2 pairs of the Black Cats. I hit on a draw with DSG up at a mall called Park Meadows Mall. And then I also hit over at the Aurora Mall. Also hit at JD Sports, right? Exclusive access. So I already had 2 pairs locked in. So I was in no rush to get to the mall, kinda, because, you know, you still want to get to the mall, and if your pair's not looking right, you know, you want to be like, hey, can you give me another shoe? And, you know, so you can mismatch, do what you got to do, make sure your quality, your QC is good. The moment you don't do that, you just get stuck with whatever they got, right? So, but I really wasn't in a rush to get to the mall. That's the only point that I'm trying to make. Anyway, when I got to the mall, when I got to the Aurora Mall, that mall was like low key, like real smooth, easy parking, parked right up front, whole 9 yards or whatever. As it got like a little bit later into the day, he said the gammas are whack. Oh, Michael don't like gammas. Yeah, I wasn't even talking about the Tatums, but he said the gammas are whack too. Oh, Michael just clapping. When I got to the mall over at Park Mall, I almost had to park across the street because the entire mall was packed. And when I saw that, I was like, uh-oh. Now, I know everyone's there doing Black Friday shopping, but just everything was just packed. Like, the stores are packed. So anyway, the only store that had Black Cats available when I got there close to 11 o'clock was Shoe Palace. Everybody else, they were cooked. Literally everywhere else they were cooked. So even the Black Cats moved faster than I expected. I'm on the same page with you there. Yeah, I'm on the same exact page with you. Because I was wrong. I thought those shoes would be available, and nope. Yeah, man, I mean, Michael, let me ask you this. Do you even like 11s? Do you like 11s at all? If you do, I'm curious on which silhouettes you like. I do agree with that. He said, I think a lot of people who missed on Black Cats are gonna want these. I do agree with that. I agree with that 100%. People are definitely gonna, you know, spin the block and be like, hey, this right here would be very good compensation for Black Cats. And if that's your thought, I agree with that. This is a very good compensation for it. I put a post on Facebook and it blew up in about an hour. The demand is there. Yeah, yeah. I'm sure of it. Here goes the sucky part, D. I'm doing the move. I got a job up in Fort Collins on Saturday, and I got to be out there actually pretty early. So what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna call my customer and see if I can push the move back just a little bit later. But I'm gonna have a problem picking up pairs because, like I said, I'm gonna be out in Fort Collins. That's gonna be an issue. That's gonna be an issue for me. But if I can lock in one pair, I'll be happy with that. Yo, Sig in the bill. What up, Sig? Good looking out. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Good looks. But yeah, these gammies, the Yo Gamma, yeah, they're gonna go ahead and come home. That's it. I'm not playing. And 2026 I think is gonna be a semi problem. I don't like what's dropping already. And when I say I don't like it, I mean I like it a lot. I don't like it from my pockets. I told you earlier, I got some more channel plans. Let me share this with y'all. I have a few channels that I would like to start. So that don't mean that I'm pushing this one aside. It was literally to meet my goal of becoming monetized, so the grind don't stop. I mentioned earlier, if there's one thing I wish I had more of, it's actually time. I wish I had more time because I am an extremely busy individual. I want to start a finance channel. I'm gonna do this towards like the beginning of the year, and that's primarily because I invest in the stock market. It's one of the things that I do. Something that I started doing since COVID, and I've learned so much. And there's a lot of good finance channels out there, a lot of good ones, because I follow them. I don't want to start a finance channel to where, of course, you got to put the disclaimers on it. You're not a financial advisor. Everything that I'm sharing, just my thoughts and opinions, just for entertainment purposes only, hibbly hoblah, right? But after you knock all that legal stuff out the way, I want to start this channel because I have a lot of friends, even within my own personal age group, like my personal friends, to where like I have personal friends that's my age. I've known them since the 3rd grade. We've been friends ever since, right? And I have friends my age that's 45 years old, and there's certain things that they still aren't up to speed with in life. I'm not knocking them, right? Because they don't know any better. That's the other part. The lack of knowledge, right? They don't know. They're ignorant. So it's almost like it's not your fault. Like, you don't know what you don't know. Like, it's not your fault. But I have friends right now that don't have life insurance. I got friends right now that don't have 401ks. They don't have pensions. They don't got life insurance. They don't have no investments. They don't own nothing. They don't got no assets. All that stuff. And within our people, I'm gonna pick on the black people right now. Within our culture, I'm gonna tell you right now, we go generation after generation after generation, the people dying, and we out here starting GoFundMe's just so we can get flowers on a casket, or trying to get a casket, you know what I mean, or trying to get money for cremation, whatever the case is. We need to break these curses amongst our own. We need to chill with all that. We need to finally break these curses. There's so much I have to share with people. And watch this. I'll talk to the few that's willing to listen. I don't get frustrated. You know what I mean? I don't get frustrated about stuff like that. I'll just talk to whoever's willing to listen to it. But things need to change. Even financially, we need to change our statuses just financially. That kind of goes back down to that cliche. Give a man a fish, he eats for a day. Teach a man a fish, he eats for a lifetime. To teach some things, but everybody don't want to learn, and that's fine. But for anyone who is interested, I want to break down kind of like the entry level of investing. Investing can be as simple or as complicated as you make it. It can really just be just like that. You can. I want to start a channel. So let me tell you what my goal is. I'm gonna start a channel, and I'm gonna start off like maybe month one. I'm gonna invest like $10 a day. It's $50 a week. That's $200 a month. I'm gonna throw it into something safe for all of the people that want to get started, but they don't know how. I'm gonna throw it into something safe. Throw it into an ETF. Maybe I'll pick the S&P 500. Just take this money, just throw it in there. $10 a day. I'll do a live. Hey, what's going on, y'all? Boom. Here goes the first $10. Here goes day 5. We got $50 in there. Let's take a look at our overall account. Oh, looks like our account's down today. We put $50 in, and right now it looks like we're in the red. It's at $46.73. It's okay. Come Monday, we're gonna put another $10 in, and when that month is up, I'm gonna do a tally of the earnings or the loss, wherever it's at, and we're gonna keep moving from there. Maybe the next month I'll throw $20 a day in there. That's $100 a week. It's $400 for the month, whatever the case is. I'm also going to incorporate sneaker sales. So I'm gonna start getting rid of some kicks, and I'm gonna take kicks that like these pink awakes, like these right here. I don't know if I'm gonna keep this shoe or not. Copped it for retail. It's a $700 sneaker, depending on the size. I don't know if I'm gonna keep this shoe. Like flat out, I just don't know if I'm gonna keep it. Anyway, the $250 that I spent for the shoe, I'm gonna put that aside so I can buy another sneaker with it, right? And then whatever profit I get from that, I'm gonna throw it in the stock market. And then I'm gonna be showing people on how you can literally get sneakers for free if that's what you want to do, or whatever the case is. But I just want to expose people to different methods. One thing about me and investing in the moving industry, I get tips. I have customers that tip me. A very high 90 percentile of my customers tip me. I have the discipline to where I put 100% of my tips in the stock market. 100% of my tips goes into the stock market. It's free money that my customers are giving me as a thank you, and I put all of my tips directly into the stock market. I have the discipline to do it. I don't even buy sneakers with my tip money. I have a budget for that. I put all of my tips in the stock market. I started investing in 2020 during the Rona times, and I let me tell you, I don't regret a lick of anything that I've done. I've done option tradings when I didn't really know options, and I lost like $34,000. But anyway, outside of that, I've earned way more than that. But I didn't really know what I was doing with options. I got greedy, and I lost over 30K in options. But outside of that, this is I want to start a finance channel. I say all of that to say that. For beginners, though. For beginners, not on some complicated stuff. I want people to know, like, man, I want to get invested, but I don't have $10,000. I don't have $5,000. I don't have $1,000. I want to be like, you don't need it. You can start with $5. You can start with $10. Pick a brokerage that has what's called fractional shares, and you can buy a fraction. You can buy a slice of it. You don't got to buy the whole pie. You don't got to buy the whole stock. But people don't know this. Like they don't know. I want to start like a beginners. Like, this is a beginner channel only. You want the complicated stuff? Go somewhere else. This is for the person who got $10 for the week to put into the stock market, and that's okay. Let's run with that $10. My bad. Let me see. I was in the Bing from 1994 to 2011. There's nothing special, though. I'm still a Jordan collector. All right. Let's see what we got here. What's your opinion on the 25 high patent leather cut versus the 13 lower cut? This has been a hot topic in my comments and my videos. I didn't realize that was such a sensitive topic with people. Oh man, are you ready for this, fam? Neither cuts bother me. I like them both. That's the number one. I like them both. But I am actually, ironically, so I love Brett 11 so much, I doubled up on them. But personally, I actually like the high cut better, which is funny. I am a fan of the high cut. Where you at with it? You see, look, it's juicy. Look, I did options too, lost 25K. Yep. I didn't really know what I was doing, and I got greedy. And this was like an AMD play. And I didn't really, that's the crazy part. I didn't really know what I was doing. And so I still ended up pulling out, like, I pretty good. Like I made out pretty good, but just the mere fact of being able to stomach. So that is one thing about investing too, though. Options, you know, what I mean, whatever, are a little bit different on the risk side of things, but you know, for someone who's gonna get into stocks or maybe dividend stocks or whatever the case is, ETFs or whatever, everyone's risk tolerance is different. So yeah, you can definitely play it really safe. Sig said I might have to double up on my gammas. We'll see what my pockets are looking like after Christmas. Hard facts, man. He said, I kind of like the low cut better, but the OG high cut is growing on me. Yes, I do like the high cut. Like I do. I do like the high cut. Double on Chicago lows. Okay, I feel you on that. All right, now fam, let me ask you this. I know you're talking about the cut, the patent leather. Me personally, I know. I'm not a big Jordan low fan. Like, do you like Jordan lows? Like not lows. I'm talking about 11 lows. Do you like 11 lows? Like, I am not an 11 low fan. Matter of fact, I passed up on the low breads that came out, and the bread is like my favorite 11, to be honest with you. The bread, I said this on another live. The bread actually is my favorite 11, but I have two. I have two number ones. Cap and gowns and breads. Those are my favorite. They're neck and neck. Look, fight with me all you want to. I ain't putting one on the other. Cap and gowns and bread 11s are my favorite. Okay, all right. He said no, not at all. Okay, yeah. I'm not I don't like the low cut ones. I'm just not a fan of it. I'm just not a fan of it. Look, D said I like 11 lows better. He like them better than the highs. Nice. Yeah, to each his own. Yeah, I'm just not a low fan. I'm just not. A gas station said I actually prefer the 11 lows somewhat. Yeah, I feel you. I'm not even mad at you. Ooh, just a sneakerhead said these gamers ain't gonna be around after Christmas. So he was like, check them pockets now. Yeah. I can see this. I'm not gonna lie. I can see these sneakers being on some Christmas list though. That I can see. So I actually would agree with that. I got the 7210 lows and it looked dope, but I tried the bread 11 lows and it looked horrible on me for some reason. I wonder why that is. Sig. Favorite 11, powder blue lows. Those are dope. Jay elevating the bill. What up, fam? What up, Jay? What's good with you, fam? I was kind of here on the sideline waiting to hear from you a little bit later and whatnot. So I was like, man, let me get on a live, man, and talk to the people, man. I mean, I had to jump on and talk about this monetization deal, bro. I mean, I shared it with the people earlier. I was like, I've been monetized for 1 day and already got $1, it's like $1.20 or something like that. And I'm just sitting here over here grinning from ear to ear. And I'm like, wow, finally, after 3 years of messing around on this doggone platform. Oh man, I'm so grateful. I am so grateful. Do you think they'll restock the gammas if they sell out? I mean, I'm conflicted with that. And the reason why I'm conflicted with that is because, I mean, if they did restock them, I don't see a reason for them to do it, at least. And this is just a personal take. I wouldn't see a reason for them to do it until the All-Star weekend. That would be a reason. So we're already talking February. That's just my take on it. I wouldn't see them just restocking just to restock. It'll be something special, if that makes sense. What do you guys think about that? If they were to do a restock on them, I could see it being like for a special reason, not just like a random, oh yeah, Gamma 11's restock. Oh yeah, Gamma 11's restock. Oh yeah, Gamma 11. I don't think they're gonna treat that shoe like that. Rear kicks to the bill. What up? Yow. But I don't like other lows really. Jordan 1 lows look like bowling shoes to me. You ain't never lie. And man, if you think Jordan 1 lows look like bowling shoes, you should check out the Jordan 2. Now that's a bowling shoe. And I do like lows. I shifted. I actually did a shift. So I had a lot of these kicks back in the day, right? Back in New York and all that. I had a lot of these kicks back in the day. Moved out here to Colorado, and I pretty much had to start over because I didn't bring much with me from back home. So there's a lot of things I lost, like my Averex jackets and 8-ball jackets, all types of stuff that I had, even shoes included, bowling balls, equipment, all types of stuff that I used to be all involved in. A lot of that stuff never made its way out here to Colorado. So I lost a lot of things, when I moved out here. And then I kind of got out of sneakers for a little bit, and then like something just sparked, and then I just got back into it again. So when I got back into it, here goes the irony behind it. I was like really big on mids because the Jordan 1 is my favorite silhouette. So, and I know people hate mids. Like I know people hate mids, but mids weren't the most. I changed out the insole to a lot of my shoes anyway, right? I changed the insole out because whatever. But I've noticed, I've been noticing like a lot of colorways that I like on the mids. So I started rocking a lot of mids, and everybody's sitting there frowning at my feet. And I'm like, I don't really care if you like mids or not. Like, I like it. It's on my feet. Like, you know what I mean? I don't care. And then I wasn't big on the lows when I was rocking my mids. There's been a shift now to where now I don't rock. I have mids. I wear them. I don't buy. I haven't purchased a mid in a very long time. So I don't buy mids now. Now I buy lows because now the mids are out and now the lows are in for me. So now I'm high and low with the Jordan 1 in particular, just to answer your question in the longest way possible. And I think I just did that. So I actually love the lows. But if you think Jordan 1 lows look like bowling shoes, yeah, wait until you see that Jordan 2 low. But I wear size 13, so it might be that. Yes, you are part of the big feet gang. Big-footed. You was big-footed. We're talking restock on Gammas. Will it be a restock on Gammas? If these sell out, Sig had asked, do you think there'll be a restock on Gammas if they sell out? Mike said, he said, I'm not a one low fan. I don't have 1,500 for Chicago highs. When I look at my car and hope nothing goes wrong, though it's a newer model. I feel you on that. Man, aren't these the joys of being a grown up? Like, look, did anybody ever? I want chat to really tap in. Did anybody? I'm talking about parents, aunts, uncles, siblings, cousins, friends, neighbors. Did any grandparents? Did anybody really pull you aside and really tell you, about adulthood? Like, isn't it funny on how, like, when you're younger, right? When you're younger, you want to be grown. When you're 12, 13, 14 years old, like, you want to buy liquor and you want to buy cigarettes or whatever it is that you're into. You want to act like I'm grown. I want to stay up at 4 a.m, come home when I want to. You know what I mean? We want the tag, title, and position, but not really understanding the responsibility that comes along with being an adult. When you're a kid, of course you just want to eat the icing off the cake, or you just want to pick the marshmallows out of the Lucky Charms and just have a bowl full of marshmallows, right? And have ice cream for dinner. But when you get older and you can actually do that, right? You don't even do it because you're like, if I just eat the marshmallows, if I have a bowl of marshmallows for cereal, I probably won't feel too good. If I have ice cream for dinner and eat a whole thing of ice cream, if I drink this whole bottle of alcohol, I ain't gonna feel too good. So it's funny on how, like, you don't really understand the responsibilities. So the mere fact that you said this right here, right? Like, yo, I need to be wise. Have a little something on the side just in case, man. You know what I mean? If you got an all-wheel drive or a 4x4 vehicle and your tires are a little worn, one tire goes out, you need a whole new set of tires. At least that's what they pitch to you, right? Unless you got a hookup or whatever, and you can get 4 used ones or whatever, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying, like, you got to take that into consideration. You're a homeowner or whatever the case is, or whatever, you know what I mean? Cold season's coming up, your water heater busts, you got a flood in your basement, and you know what I mean? Yeah, there might be an insurance claim or whatever, but you still got to replace our water heater. You need a plumber to come out, whatever. These are all things that you do have to take into consideration. You know what I mean? So it's like, yo, man, like these shoes can wait. You know what I'm saying? Like it's nice. It's nice for us to be older and have some Skrilla to be able to cop these kicks and all that stuff. But at the end of the day, we still have responsibilities that's gonna trump all of this. Like it's gonna trump all of that. You like literally, you trump all of that. Let me see, man. But as far as my Christmas gift for myself, I hit on a Kobe Jalen Brunson's today. Congrats, yeah. Truth be told, I forgot those were dropping today. MIC pickup tomorrow. Oh man, congrats, fam. That is dope. Cause those Statue of Liberty joints look righteous. They do. That color is tough. I forgot all. I never even called my brother-in-law and even asked him to even. That's what's up. So we got a shout out here with your kicks. Let me see. I like the mid ones. That's what's up. Uptowns are my favorite shoes. That's why the J1s are my favorite silhouette. That's what's up. The lows with the big wings on the back suck. Michael. Oh, you said pass me the link. No, I got you. I didn't even see that. My fault. Stand by. I got you right now. Get you up in here. So, Lou, I turned on monetization. Put the disclaimer on there. All right, don't. Uh-oh. We're sorry, but your account is unavailable. Please try again later in a few minutes. Google Workspace dashboard. Okay. Yeah, that was weird. All right, link should be sent, sir. Jay, I sent it to you too, if you got time to jump on. I didn't know what you guys' status was, so there it is. Yes, the Kobe Statue of Liberty is on fire. I remember watching like even though I don't really watch them too much now because like I said time, but I used to watch Fresh and Fit and they'll be streaming and they'll be like, well, that's it, this video's done. So people will say certain things and it'll kill like their whole monetization, whatever. Like, there's that. The streams, this one is done with. Lou in the bill. What up, fam?
Hey, give me 1 second. Let me set this damn thing up.
Look, he cussing already. Man's third word in here. He's already. All right. The man, like, give me 1 second. Let me set this darn thing up.
Hold on.
What's good? It sounds like you're on your way home.
Yeah. Well, look, first and foremost, man, congratulations on reaching that monetization level.
Thanks, brother.
You know, hey, listen, a lot of people quit YouTube before they see any type of success from it. So, shout out to you for being able to, pioneer through all that and finally get there. So, that's good. That's really good. And the sky's the limit from here.
Hard facts. D said Luke came in on that demon time.
No. I'm in the car, and when you got to stream to your channel, they're asking you, put a title to the video and all this other stuff. Anyways, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, these gammas. So you said about the gammas restocking, right?
Yeah.
They haven't not ever restocked an 11. They usually make a good plethora of pairs. Mm-hmm. Now, it may not be a restock directly on Nike because to that point, they have not restocked the Black Cat 4s to date. So essentially you're going to see sizes pop up at like your Snipes, at your, some of these other retailers, not necessarily directly through Nike. And I don't know what their purpose of that is, because in the past they've done it, right? They've restocked a lot of shoes like at the top of the hour, right? Especially every Saturday almost. You'd be like, oh, they'll probably come back at around 11 o'clock. And a lot of times it happens, right? But these here in particular, I mean, look, there's a ton of pairs out there, but with it being this close to Christmas and people are like, hey, if I can get these, it'll be something nice under the tree. And it's a, essentially an all black Jordan 11 that is wearable with damn near almost any outfit you can really think about. It's going to be a hot commodity. It's like you said a few weeks ago, what's a million pairs if the demand is 4 or 5 times that? So with that being said, if any of you are thinking to yourselves, I could probably drag my feet on getting these, I wouldn't necessarily recommend it. I would, if you have an opportunity to secure your pair, pick it up. Now, if they end up sitting around, maybe you think about doing a return and coming back to them if and when they go on sale like that.
It's a fair take. It's a smart take.
It's it's a little bit of a gamble, but you're making a gamble with your pair in hand. At least then you can be like, all right, do I really need these right now, or do I feel like I can come back to them later? Now, here's the other thing, because the white cement 4s sat around, but they never went on sale. So there's that too. So just because the shoe sits around doesn't necessarily mean it goes on sale either.
So Dean mentioned there has been a restock on Black Hats, but were you were probably referring to it directly on Nike, right?
Okay, so I'm glad he brought that up, because technically there was a restock. And from what I'm hearing, the restock that went down yesterday, that website is already sent out cancellations.
Oh, they did?
Yep.
Oh. So Nice Kicks, he said,
that's what it was.
Black Hats on Nice Kicks, all right. And
they are canceling orders.
And he said, and they restocked on Hibbits today as well.
Hibbits, I don't think they canceled anything, but Nice Kicks, I heard for a fact that they were canceling theirs.
I didn't know that. So they canceled those orders, huh?
Yeah, and listen, it's happened before. It's happened before.
Monty in the build, the goat in the build. What up?
So, now Hibbits. Here's the thing: what sizes did Hibbits have when they restocked?
We'll wait for him to tap in with that.
What sizes do they have? Now, usually when they restock, they'll have like 8, 9, 9.5, 10, 11, 12, 13. Sometimes when I see them restock.
Yeah. A Sneaker Tyler, he said the same with the Shattered Backboards. They still haven't gone on sale, at least in the smaller sizes that are left. Because I have seen Shattered Backboards on sale, but not necessarily smaller sizes.
Yeah, Shattered Backboards did go on sale. I believe one of the sites was Snipes. They had them. No. Yeah, it was not Snipes. What's the other one called? I hit it. What's the one that starts with it? There's another one that starts with an S. Shoe Palace.
Yeah.
I think Shoe Palace had them on sale for $115, but they didn't have anything bigger than a size 10.
All right. Well, Kicking Chips just said that. He said I got Black Hat grade school restock on Shoe Palace a little while ago. 6.5 young for my youngest daughter. Hope they don't cancel it. Yeah, I think you're gonna be good on the Shoe Palace side.
Yeah, the grade schools are a lot more plentiful right now than the men's pairs. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, for sure.
But that being said, a lot of people are snatching up that 6.5, 7Y.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people are doing that.
Like just a sneakerhead said, my pair didn't ship yet from Nice Kicks. Haven't gotten an email yet. So Yeah, let's see. Keep me updated, D, on how that turns out, because that's where those cancellations were coming out from. Nice kicks.
Now, here's my theory on this. And literally, I just thought about this. This could be a way for these stores to quote unquote start to combat these shoes sitting on sale. Yeah, sitting on the shelves, going on sale. Because if they just hold back from doing any type of restocks anytime soon, it's obviously going to raise the FOMO and kind of change the landscape on how people start to move. Because we're all expecting restocks because of what's happened in the past. But this could technically be a new strategy in that, okay, we did our release, the pairs we had, they went. Maybe we have more, but you know what? For now, we're going to hold on to these until a later date. And essentially, everyone's just kind of waiting for a restock to occur that just has not happened yet.
Right.
And the other thing is, too, have you heard about this possible 6-day event for the sneakers app where they're supposed to be bringing back unknown pairs, but apparently they're supposed to be hype pairs?
No, I haven't heard about that yet. Well, where's that at? Is that on the sneakers app?
Well, here's the problem. The problem is there's a lot of American content creators that are talking about that event, and they fail to mention that it's for the UK only.
Oh.
Yeah. See, that's the caveat to that situation, because the first time I heard it, I went looking for it and I didn't see it on the sneakers app anywhere. But
Right.
when these guys are talking about it, they don't mention it's a UK event. And now we've seen the UK get restocks. Bro, remember when the UK was getting restocks on SB4 Pine Greens?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Multiple times. They got restocks multiple times on the Lost and Founds.
The Lost and Founds. Like, they were getting a lot of things.
Bro,
there was a lot of Kobe's. There was a lot of things they were getting. They were getting like
even
the bag.
dude, they saw restocks on Travis Scott's.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Why that is, I have no idea. But, you know, that's what's going on right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, look, let's keep it real. Like, without the American market, a lot of these shoes essentially they definitely will just sit around.
Yo, did we lose you?
Overall, Gammas are going. Listen, they're going to be an easy shoe.
You cutting out a little bit.
It looks like it's going to. Am I?
Yeah. At least on my end, you are.
Hold on, give me a second, because I'm about to walk in the house where I have.
I can hear you now. I heard you say Gamma 11s, and that was pretty much all I heard. All right. I don't know what happened to Lou there. He said, I meant to ask you guys about the Future GT you bought up a few days ago. I had no idea they were going for so much money. Why? Low stock? What's the story with those? Well, what's the stock? Hey, AD, do you know the stock numbers on those Future GTs?
You can hear me now?
Yeah. I can hear you.
All right, am I clear?
Yeah. Yep, you sound pretty good.
All right. What I was saying was Gamma 11s are going to be easy to get so long as you just go out and get them.
I think so too. I think I had mentioned that if you put in like a half a footwork, you should be okay.
But don't think you're just going to be able to find at least the big sizes come like Tuesday when you feel like rolling out of bed.
Yeah. That's a fair take.
Arguably, like, you got to remember too, like this shoe, bro, it's been 12 years since the first time they ever came out. So you know how many old school sneakerheads that have gotten out of the game are going to come out the woodwork for this shoe?
Would they? You don't think they're comfortable in their books right now?
Say that again.
Don't you think they're nice and comfortable in their Brooks right now?
Nah, bro. I'm telling you right now. The 11s. The 11s always bring out a lot of people, bro. The 11s always bring out a lot of people. Because think about it. Remember when you went to the store to pick up your black cats and you had that dude standing there trying to get his pair and you're like, oh, you told me to come up. Bro, this is the shoe to where they don't know nothing about how to cop these shoes, but they gonna come out to cop this shoe. They definitely gonna come out to cop this shoe, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't seen it in 12 years.
Yeah.
12 years.
Yeah. Fair, look, it's a fair take. It's a fair take. I mean, what you are advising is the smartest way to move. It's the smartest way to move. JD, look, for anybody that has a JD status account, this was a 0-point reserve. You have absolutely nothing to lose, points included. You had nothing to lose to reserve a pair. You could reserve the pair and not pick it up. It's all good. But you know what I mean? It makes sense just to lock in your pair. It's just the smartest thing to do. If you can lock it in, lock it in. Why not? It's a smart way to move. You can always release it, relinquish it, sell it, return it. You can always do all that stuff. Just lock it in.
And here's the other thing, Derek. We are how close to release day, and the prices are, for the most part, are still a good amount above retail.
It's steady because normally the price will start coming down.
Correct.
Yeah.
I just looked today. Size 12 was like was 308.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now the release date's in what? What's today? Wednesday? Shoot, the release date's in 3 days.
Couple of days, yeah. Yep.
It's gonna be a fun day though. We're gonna see a lot of W's. Hope to see a lot of W's. Oh, that's the other thing. Hold up. I forgot about this, bro. Tell me why my Saturday pickup time is between 11 and 2 p.m.
Yeah. For JD, that's what they've been doing. DSG
they changed it up.
10 to no, it's been like that. JD.
No. Hold on. It's been like that for during the week. Remember, it used to be when they were doing the releases on Saturdays, you had up until about 5 o'clock.
Nah, most recently, it's the JD put that same time on there.
1,000% most recently, yes. But
yeah,
I believe,
I know that it used to be different. Correct, it used to be different. They changed it up. JD changed it up. The DSG always had a time restriction there too, and DSG is functioning off of Eastern time. Just know that.
Yes.
For you, it don't matter because you are in the Eastern time, but for me,
correct. But for you, West Coast, correct.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. There's a difference. Yeah. Every time Chief come into the live, he always asks
Chief
this question.
Kingdom?
He always asks this question. He always says this.
That's
I don't know. He said the same thing. He said, "Do you catch fades?" He said, "You look weak." Not gonna lie. Just the mere fact that every time they join the live, they say the same exact thing. I'm sorry, it was funny to me. Real quick. Kicking Trips had asked a question. He said he meant to ask us about the future GTs we bought up a few days ago. He said I had no idea they were going for so much money. Why? Low stock? What's the story with those? The future GTs. What was the stock numbers on those? Do you know?
I'd have to go look it up. I don't know, but
okay.
The thing is, it's something new that people actually like, and you have a music artist behind it, right? That people tend to like too.
Right.
So,
Mandy Pandy in the build. What up? Who's that guy standing with you in that picture? Amanda Son. What's that? Who is that?
Damn.
Oh, that's me. Okay. You know what I'm saying? had to check that profile picture.
Stupid, bro. You're like,
You know what I'm saying? I was like, wait, hold on a second. I see somebody. Okay, yeah, okay.
But to my man's question, I mean, listen, to me, that's a smart way to roll out a silhouette, number one. And two, they should keep it that way for the time being, because listen, this is how they ruined the Jordan 4 on, right? They did their grandma's driveway joint. People loved the shoe for the most part, right? People also love the fact that resale was high on it, So as a hype beast sheep that likes to follow the crowds like that, they felt okay stepping out wearing them because of the resale. And then Nike said, yeah, about that. We just gonna keep hitting you with all these colors. All of them, bro. Right. And then it just brought down the prestige that shoe. Honestly, I thought they were going somewhere with it for Nigel. I really did. And then they, to me, shot themselves in the foot when they came out with the Bike Air 4s. I was like, what the hell are you doing this for?
Right.
As soon as they announced that, bro, you remember when we started seeing mock-ups of that joint and we were calling that shit the Charizard 4? Because it looked like the Pokemon Charizard joint.
Hey, Lou.
Right? What happened?
Sir, the verbiage. We talked about this.
My bad.
This is my first monetized stream, sir.
My bad.
All right. I'm gonna need like I'm gonna have to do this like the radio station. I'm gonna need like a 5-second delay so I can like boop,
boop. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So, anyways, but yeah, they killed their own shoe. Now we'll see what happens with these. I don't think they're a bad shoe. It's just, for me personally, it's not something I would rock. But I think they look good. I do think they look good.
Hey Tyler, do you like these Balvin 4s? Is that a good sheesh or bad sheesh? Where you at?
Speaking of which, I'm hearing those Balvin 4s are the colorway that we've seen are supposed to be friends and family.
Well, it makes sense.
And essentially, they're going to be coming out with a different colorway for the public. So,
nah, AOD, you good, because that wasn't I wasn't monetized when you was on. So yeah, cussing on it, doesn't matter. And watch. Let me talk about that. Like, we're grown, right? So this isn't for us or whatever, but for the advertisers that want to advertise on your channel, they want you to put down if there's profanity in your videos or whatever. They want to. I'm learning all of this. I've been monetized for a day, right? But so I'm researching all this stuff. But they're saying that, depending on the type of content. Let's say you do reaction videos to like murders and gore and hardcore gory killings and stuff like that. Like, advertisers might not advertise as much on a topic like that as far as, because it's not the friendliest content, I guess. That's all that's about. That's really what it's all about.
Yeah, I mean, because they ask you, is the content for kids?
Correct.
Right.
And even though it's not for kids, because none of my videos are, like, literally, but we'll see how
but see, okay, so here's the thing. It's asking you that because if it does, it will show up in like YouTube Kids. They'll scrutinize it against the age restricted part of YouTube. That's why.
Oh no, for sure. And there's a lot of things you can't do with your video, when you put it down, as far as like made for kids. It actually restricts a lot of things, in your video itself. So yeah, none of my content. I don't cuss. I don't cuss in none of my videos. Like, literally, I do not do it. I'm aware of it. You know what I mean? And I still don't say it's for kids.
Yeah, like part of that's. I mean, honestly, that whole thing we're talking about is part of the reason why TikTok was under so much scrutiny, because some of the characters that were popping up on there that were specifically targeting children.
Right. No, yeah, that is true. King Mighty's in the bill. What up, King? What's good? What
Have you
good?
noticed? Yo, have you noticed we haven't seen any of those dangerous like challenge videos anymore? Remember when people were climbing the crates?
Oh yeah. The climbing the crates and falling off of them. Yeah.
Remember when the people were jumping out of the car as the car was rolling and,
And
and
dancing.
dancing?
Yeah, they're doing the
Yeah,
dance and yeah.
right.
Or
We
even
don't.
trying to jump over the car like Kobe.
Yes, or like I Show Speed. He tried that. Um, yeah, we haven't. Knock on wood. Because there was another one I saw where what was it? People were like putting that stuff on their hand and trying to light their hand on fire and do all types of nonsense.
Yo,
Thankfully, we haven't seen that stuff as of late.
on
You know?
I did see a pretty gruesome. I mean, you see how I laughed up front because I shouldn't laugh at it, but it was kind of funny to me. I did see this gruesome video of this cat messing around with a firework, and it looked like it was a mortar, like he was supposed to drop it into the tube, but they were holding it, and he's like, yeah, I'm probably gonna hurt myself doing this. I didn't read the instructions on it or anything, and somebody else lit it, and almost instantly, like when he like got the flame and that fuse, it was like, pow! I mean, it blew up instantly.
Yeah.
Instantly, and the guy ran away, and all you saw was like his hand. His hand was all bloody. You saw blood dripping from his face. I was like, ah.
Yeah. Yep. That's how that one football player, he used to play for the Giants. I forget his name, but he was lighting fireworks and unfortunately blew 2 of his fingers off.
Shout out to King Midas. Said, hey everyone. If you are enjoying the content, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to this amazing channel. This is the thing. I'm Possible, J Elevate, and we're your Kicks 26 and one pair at a time. Appreciate the plug, my brother. Thank you.
Definitely appreciate that.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, Jason Pierre Paul. Thank you.
JPP.
Yep. JPP.
Tookie Johnson in the build. What up?
So let me ask you this, because we still have Bugs Bunny 8s.
Bugs Bunny 8s, yes.
We still have I'm in year 4s.
I'm on my year 4s, yes.
And there's something else I'm missing. What am I missing? The Griffies just came out. I'm on 4s. Oh, apparently those Costco SBs are being pushed to January, I think. There's something else supposed to come out the rest of this month.
Yo, the more and more I look at these dark mochas, I ain't gonna lie.
Listen, I want them, but I'm gonna wait.
Nice.
I'm gonna wait for them to go on Sneakers app. I'm not paying. I'm a Meniere that shipping.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Yeah, I don't blame you. But you want to know what though? And I'm saying this actually respectfully to the shoe because we already know, with Armand you get better quality, right? That's already there. But I'm saying this respectfully. These, you can't even compare these to the Cave Stones though. Like this isn't even like a Cave Stone battle now. Like these colors are completely different. It's completely different than the mock-ups that I saw before.
Yep.
I mean, these were going to beat the Cave Stones anyway because it's an Armand. But now, I mean, this color isn't even... I mean, a mocha versus the Cave Stones are pretty much like gray, bro, for the most part.
Correct.
So, these are two different... We're talking about a mocha. A mocha is a brown. You know what I mean? So, yeah, this is two different colors now.
Correct. But I mean, when you put them next to each other, you really see the difference in them.
For sure.
But
yeah, for sure.
But
I'm liking these joints though.
I like them. I do. I think these are really nice. Personally, I think it's the best AMA 4 they've put out.
Nice. Yeah. Nice.
But listen, I'm ready for them to. The 6 was decent. I wasn't that interested in the AMA 6, but I'm willing to see like what else they do.
Man, you sound like you might be catching a little cold, man. You all right?
Yeah, nose a little stuffed.
I hear it. Uh-oh. Hold on,
Nose clear
somebody
stuff.
needs a little nasal flush.
Yeah.
A little nasally.
Yeah.
I feel you. Feel better. It's all good.
Yeah.
Dory said it looks like that expensive leather couch. Yeah,
Yes, it does.
It does.
Yes, it does.
Don't it?
It does. That it does, bro.
I like the way these joints look, man. Like I really do. Now that we got official images out, it looks way better than I thought.
Yeah. It's one of the better it's one of the better 4s that have dropped this year. All right, collab wise, right? Collab wise, where do you rank them? Between Brick by Bricks, Undefeateds, and these I'm All 4s.
Oh, the I'm All 4s will go underneath both of those, bro. Oh yeah, I mean, I'm a little biased. I'm definitely a little biased with that one. Beautiful shoe, but now, with that being said, outside, because obviously it is a collab, but outside of that, I will put those above every other 4 that we've had. Well,
don't tell Jay that.
No, because I was just about to say I don't know if I would put it above the White Cement 4, but I would put it above the Red Air Force. I'm a little biased with my SB Navy though. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little biased with those. I'll have to get them in hand before I put those above my SB Navy 4s. But I probably would.
Look,
Kicking Trip said undefeated for sure. So you will put these ahead of the undefeateds? Wow, is that what you're saying, fam? Would you put these above the undefeateds? I'm curious.
I think, listen, I honestly, in terms of quality and color, see, when I think about putting, looking at the shoes and ranking them, I try to take into account a lot of different factors. Color, quality, build, story, you know what I mean? Like all that. Now, because I've seen other Ama Miniere 4s, in terms of it being a Ama 4 again that we're getting, that kind of brings the point scale on it down for me. But in terms of build quality, presentation, like all that, when you look at it, to be honest with you, the quality of that Ama 4, is a better put together shoe than the other 2.
And you know,
and that's build quality. Now, in terms of,
and honestly, I do agree with that simply because it's an Ama. So I mean, in theory, it's supposed to be, if that makes sense. It's literally supposed to be.
Now, just thinking about the undefeated 4, it's the fact that they gave us a shoe essentially we never thought we'd be able to get our hands on. Now, technically, we still, quote unquote, don't have our hands on what the original build was. They gave us essentially, I don't even know what the right word for it is. Not necessarily a replica, but they gave us something, right? They let it's the undefeated 4 for the people. Let's just put it that way. How about that?
Right.
Okay. Now, the Brick by Bricks, the thing about that shoe is it's the first of its kind, in a sense. Jordan 4 with Bike Air on the back.
Correct.
You know?
Correct. Yep.
So that's the way I'm looking at it. In terms of Ama Miniere wins in terms of like quality. Like the quality is above those other 2.
For sure. That part I do agree with. Just to clarify, Kick and Trip said no, it goes under the undefeated, because I was asking. I was like, oh snap, you put these over the undefeated? No, he's saying that the undefeateds are above the Ama 4s.
The undefeateds is like a unicorn pair that we could only dream to own. And Nike gave us something. honestly, let's think of it from this perspective, bro. If they never ever dropped the Bike Air 4s, none of us would ever think to ourselves, "Oh, what if they put Bike Air on the back of the shoe?"
Mm-hmm.
Like it's just something we've never had before, and it was executed in a great way. Not only did they make the shoe nice, but the box presentation, the whole story behind it, like everything that went into the brick by bricks was done very well. But
Mm-hmm.
again, if they never made that shoe, no one's sitting here thinking to themselves, "Oh man, what if they made a shoe that represented like the bricks of New York City and
Right.
putting Bike Air on the back?" You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
so
Yeah. No, that is a fair
let me ask you this.
fair take.
Let me ask you this. With the undefeated 4, what change would you make to that shoe? Because I have one.
Oh, with the undefeated 4, what change would I make? I would. I mean, initially, I would say the initial materials. I'm okay with the lighter green that they chose. I know the green is different.
Okay.
But I would potentially just go with like a better nubuck, a better quality. Maybe not so low cut, nubuck. Something
Okay.
that has a little bit more, kind of like the materials of the brick by bricks.
Okay. So right? The thing I thought about was either you swap the Nike Air out on one of the back tabs for the actual undefeated symbol,
Mm-hmm.
or you do it like you did those Craft Ivory 3s, where remember like it was clear and then like on the inside like you could see remember like the Jumpman was clear but Nike Air was under it.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of the Jumpman, like it's the undefeated symbol and you see Nike Air through it.
I got you. Plenty in the bill. What up, Plan? No, yeah. I got you. And so initially, what took me so long to answer because I had thought about it. Right, I was like, well, they could have just made it like the OGs and put a Jumpman on the back of it. But I understand why they changed it. That's why I didn't want to pick on the heel tab. Just to be honest with you, but it was the first thing I thought of. I was like, well, they could have left it like the OGs, but that was because of that. That's the reason why I said I'm okay with the color because once again, we know the color is different. But I that is a good matter of fact. Some people tapped in and said the hang tag. King Midas
Hang
said the hang
tag.
tag. Yeah, he didn't
See,
like that.
I
He said
don't
the hang
personally
tag was
think of the
trash.
hang tag because I don't wear that damn thing. But it
I'm glad
didn't
we
come
got
with the
one though.
metal chain, right?
Yeah,
They had the little plastic piece, right?
correct.
Yeah, see, it should have had the metal chain. So if people are talking about that little chain, yeah, I agree with them. It
Right.
should have had that.
So, Sneaky Tyler said it would have made the material dark green leather, and and watch this. Like, how come we didn't get a hang tag with the Black Cats? Didn't the previous version come with a red hang tag for
Yeah,
the Black Cats?
the thick red hang tag. You're right.
Thick red hang tag. We didn't get a
You're
hang tag
absolutely
with the
right.
Black Cats.
You're right.
I'm kind of scratching my head on that one. Like, for real?
Well, listen, next year Nike's trying to essentially take it back to what they used to do. So I would think that they're going to start implementing hang tags more, seeing as how they're going to start doing face boxes
Mm-hmm.
and now
Yeah.
retro cards as well.
For sure.
So if you're doing that, bring back the hang tags too.
Yeah, bro. I do understand the concept, right? Like I do understand the concept of people like I don't care, you don't wear none of that stuff. Me, I'm a fan of like presentation.
Yeah, I need all that.
I like it. I like it when we have a nice box, right? Remember the shoe tree? the shoe trees, the actual plastic shoe trees we used to get. You know what I mean? Whether it's some tissue paper, whether it's a hang tag, whether it's a card. I'm here for all of that stuff. Like, I really am. I can appreciate like the craftsmanship. You know what I mean? Even if it's just something that's printed off and it's just a generic card, I want it. You know what I mean? I can appreciate that stuff.
Yo, you ain't never lie about that, because so I have the 2013 pair of Gammas with the hang tag, the plastic hang tag.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, for as much as they charging for these 11s, you mean to tell me you can't, bro? And you know damn well them plastic shoe trees was what? Probably half a cent on the dollar,
right,
bro.
Right, it's nothing.
It ain't costing them nothing.
Hey, just a sneakerhead. I'm gonna say it again. I can appreciate a nice box.
Pause. Oh, look at that, using that Gamma Blue.
Yeah.
We work too hard for our money.
Like this right here, fam. This right here, yes.
Yeah, like, look at that. Yep.
Absolutely.
And look, I'm sorry if I'm missing a bunch of comments. It's hard to see on the phone. Shout out to everybody that's tapped in right now.
You good?
On the night, man. Celebrating our guys' milestone achievement. That good stuff.
Hey, thanks for tapping in. Like literally everybody, thanks for tapping in. I have finally hit monetization. For those of y'all that's new who's tapped in, look, I'm going to talk to my content creators right now. For anyone who is not monetized yet, I'm going to tell you, this has been a gruesome process. It's been very extremely painful. It's been tiring. It's been stressful. It's been all of the above. It was nothing easy, for anyone who's done it and it was a walk in the park. Congratulations, because it was not for me. I mean, this was a 3-year process. I look at this like a 3-year internship with YouTube, and finally, the internship is over. That's how I'm literally processing this. So, anybody who's in this thing, don't give up. That's all I can. Just stick with it. Don't give up.
Real quick too, that reminds me, for those of y'all that tap in on Saturday mornings, it changes things now.
You said yes. Yeah, that's right. On Saturday mornings, I will no longer be live streaming my personal channel. We will all be connected to one pair at a time. You are absolutely correct. Good looking out, Day. I appreciate you. Salute. I appreciate you. We got Heart for the World. Hey, Lou, this is the church right here. Heart for the World Christian Center. This is the ministry.
No way.
That's the ministry right there. So
wow.
So our next event we have coming up is going to be the Christmas outreach. I live streamed the Thanksgiving outreach. The Christmas one is the Thanksgiving one on steroids, right? So that's the biggest event that's happening right there. Kicknology in the building. Yo, what up, fam? Appreciate it.
Oh, that reminds me. Y'all got to go check out your boy on IG. They got him and Plenty Hardaway got something going for the Bugs Bunny 8s.
Speaking of, I think Plenty is still tapped in. A Truth. Let's try to coordinate something. Me, you, and Plenty, man. So we can get a live stream going. Try to get something going here. December 20th is the outreach, by the way. December 20th. We got shout out here. What's good? Where your kicks?
What's good? Hey, don't forget, you got something to set up with the guy that was on with us on Sunday. Your boy who served that time.
Yes. Yep, car guy. Yep.
Yes. Yes, car guy. Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
For sure.
Yeah.
Sure. All right, cool. Plenty still here. So he said, let's do it. All right, yeah, man. We'll coordinate. We'll get something going behind the scenes. Yep. Say yes, sir. Giveaway of the Bugs Bunny 8s. They're doing a nice little giveaway.
Yeah. I think I tagged you. On IG.
Yeah. I had peeped. Yeah, man. Someone's gonna get blessed.
Hey, listen, ain't nothing wrong with free 99. Shoot.
That's right.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
That is correct, though.
Yo, it'd be nice to do like a end of the year, like a giant panel end of the year live?
Ironically, for New Year, for New Year's, I'm actually we're having a party here at the crib, and we're gonna have just a small party. It's not gonna be nothing major or whatever. We got some personal friends coming over, but I'm gonna live stream that party. So I'm gonna move my camera upstairs and just live stream just us kicking it. To be
Okay.
Yeah.
You already got your New Year's kicks picked out?
I do not. Now that you mention that, I don't.
I don't either, bro. I don't know what to wear for New Year's.
I might go get me a pair of Birkenstocks and have my toes out.
Man. All right. I got a question for everybody. Everybody tapped in the chat right now, okay? Remove Brick by Bricks, remove Undefeated, remove Black Cats. Like, honestly, for your own personal thing that you like, what has been your favorite pickup of the year? What has been your favorite pickup of, like, the shoe you looked at and said, regardless of hype or what anybody else had to say about that shoe, you're just super happy you have it in your collection?
Oh man. So pretty much you're saying remove all of the hype kicks. That's what you're saying?
Like well, I'm just saying, like, it's so easy to go to a hype kick, but like, honestly, with everything that released this year, you know what? The Chicago Low, that's a great choice. So good. I have 2 pairs of those. The only shoe I've ever doubled up on to keep, bro.
All right, let me.
Like, listen, I love the fact that I have the Undefeated. Like, I love the fact that I have the Undefeated 4 more than the Brick by Brick 4. But, and the thing I love about the fact of it is the fact that thank God I got it for retail. That's one. But I don't necessarily think those are like the favorite thing I picked up this year.
You see, and for me, it actually is because kind of like the point that you were talking about with the Gamma 11s on how long it's been since we've seen this shoe.
Okay.
Undefeated, we just went 20 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right. Wow. You're right.
I'm like,
you're
wow.
right. You're right. 20 years, no actual opportunity to have them.
See, that's
you're absolutely right.
So even though there's pairs that got issues and all that stuff, it's that we waited 20 years for this, and I'm like, oof, yes, give them to me, yes, and then take a look at the high 85 breads.
See, to me, that shoe, to me, I almost feel like that shoe is closest to my heart.
It's definitely there for me too. But look, Sneaker Tyler said flu games. Look, those flu games sat around, and I love my flu games. You know
what's interesting about that? So Sneaker Tyler, I don't think you were even old enough to see the flu game actually go down. And and I'm not trying to say it to disrespect you. Just let us know what the reason is behind it. And I'm surprised he said that for as much as he talks about LeBron's.
Yeah, that's a.
Oh, Sig said flu games too.
Flu games, yep. He said one shoe is too many to list, and that's one thing that's kind of monumental about this year, right? I had said this in my my soft pink, my Jordan 5 video. Being that this is the 35th year anniversary for the 5s, I'm like, take a look. We got Tokyo 5s, we got grapes, we got fire red, we got the metallics, we got the pink awakes, the racer blues. We getting 5 after 5 after 5 after 5. I'm sure we got more than that. I just don't have them, right? Oh, the fires that just dropped. What's the black ones? The Saint Germain's.
Pierre Saint Germain's.
Yeah. We got those. You know what I mean? Like they've given us so much, but then again, I'm not complaining about it. I'm like, this is the 35th year anniversary. Man, we got blessed. We literally got, bro. I still need Tokyo 5s. I do. I need Tokyo 5s.
Well, I'm good on them joints. I'm good on them. Like,
man,
I was happy I hit them for retail, but
oh, I can't wait. Kicknology said people gonna be mad at my top 10 list. I can't
but see,
wait.
like it's what he wants for himself, you know, like.
Oh, nah, I can't wait. I'm telling you, I can't wait because I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm gonna enjoy that for sure.
Honestly, I feel like I do. I just kind of feel like maybe my favorite two were. I mean, I doubled up on Chicago lows, and I have no double ups of anything in my collection. But for some reason, something said get two of those.
You see,
and I think
a monumental kick, a white cement 4 though. Like that's come on. I didn't have a white cement 4, in my collection anymore, bro. I needed that kick.
It's crazy though, because as much I like the shoe, but I'm glad I have it, but I'm not necessarily like my heart ain't skipping a beat for them joints.
Well, all right. Let me put it to you this way. And I'm saying this like all hype beast aside. So this is zero hype beast. I would take a white cement 4 over a brick by brick. But I would take an undefeated 4 over the white cement 4. So if I had a choice, like if I had a choice and someone was like, yo, white cement 4.
Wait, say that one more time.
I would take a white cement 4 over a brick by brick, but I would take the undefeated 4 over the white cement 4.
Yes. 100%. 100%, bro. Because like I said earlier, if they never dropped a brick by brick, no one's thinking about that shoe. If they never came out with it. But an undefeated, yeah, for sure. Definitely over white cement 4.
I would take undefeated over the white cement, yes.
Now, if they drop that damn off-white bread, yeah, well, that's a different story now.
That changes up the game.
They dropped that unicorn of a pair. They dropped that. I don't know what it is about that shoe that I love so much, but I'm telling you right now, that shoe is the unicorn of unicorns for me. Don't ask, I don't know. I have no idea why, but I'm telling you right now, they dropped that off-white bread for the game's over. So
my man said, "Give it to me, baby."
They ain't nothing. Nobody. Listen, bro. The only thing you can do is present to me a signed pair of 1985 Chicago's by Michael Jordan himself, bro.
He said, "That's it."
That's as close as it's gonna get.
Yeah. No, hey,
don't present to me no pigeon dunks, no Paris dunk, no Freddie dunks, none of that nonsense, bro. That's it.
Right.
Oh, speaking of which, did you talk about them pigeons?
Mm-mm.
Do you even know the backstory to that?
Nope.
Oh, bro. So the guy who basically designed the pigeon dunks, like you know the backstory of the pigeon dunks, right? With the little pigeon on the side, the SB dunks, they're gray, they got an orange outsole.
I know the shoe, but I didn't know the story behind it.
Well, the guy who designed it essentially was out in New York City about a day or two ago, and he took a pair and he threw it over a traffic light, right? Well, some guy got his friends together, put like these makeshift poles together and a ladder and all this stuff to get him off the light pole in New York City. So he gets him down, right? Bro, he ran him through the authentication.
Mm-hmm.
It was fake.
Oh, okay.
So
Whoops.
now there's like this huge controversy
Uh-huh.
as to why. I can't think of the guy's name. Damn, they said the dude's name. I can't think of the guy's name with that dunk. Chat, help us out. In other words, the guy who designed it took that pair. It was a fake pair, and I'm like, why the hell does my man got a fake pair of his own shoe?
Mm-hmm.
And he could have like at least signed them or something. Then
I mean,
the
it was
same
for decoration, right? It was supposed to hang around the light.
Hold up. Are we not done yet? Because after all the scrutiny about the situation, the dude himself stepped up to say something and said, he essentially said, and I paraphrasing here, doesn't matter what warehouse or what factory distributor they came from for the shoe. He's like, arguably, that guy is going to find more value in the story he gets to tell for that shoe than anything else. Jeff Staple, thank you. That was his damn name. Jeff Staple. Yep. Bro.
So ultimately, he's admitting the fact that it was a fake pair.
Well, he never actually said they were fake. He just said, what does it matter what warehouse or factory they came from? And I'm like, wait a second. What are you saying?
I mean, to me, that sounds like he's saying it doesn't matter. It's a fake pair or not. I mean, that's how I interpret that.
But it's like
the story behind it, the meaning, the sentimental value behind it is greater than whether the shoe is real or not. That's how I'm processing that statement. I mean, I
that's what he's trying to say.
Yeah, so it's like, well, it matters because I still, hey, bro, cool story, but can I still get a real sneaker? That'd be my take on it.
Yeah, like it'd be dope that if the shoe being fake, bro, if he had signed the shoe, but they were still fake, to me, that's better than just taking a fake pair and just throwing them. Because anybody can do that.
I agree.
Anybody can step out there and throw a pair of quote unquote perceived $30,000 dunks over the damn traffic light.
Yeah.
And be like, first come, first serve, whoever can get them. And it turns out to be fake. You stop in traffic for some fake shoes. I'm surprised your boy ain't go back and throw them bitches. Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. Throw them Jones right back over the light. I caught myself.
To your point, right? To your point, right? I can see, yes, if he would have signed them, at least having a signed fake pair still. This is funny to say. It still authenticate the fakes.
I mean,
because it's a signed fake pair, so now the fake pair is authenticated with his signature. If
correct.
That makes sense, you know what I mean. So yes,
but that's going to hold more weight. Okay, so let me ask you this. Right? Remember when they did the movie Air, right? And Ben Affleck was going around doing the interviews, and remember when he had the Chicago custom Travis Scott reverse high?
I remember that.
Okay. Now, we all know they ain't never made that shoe.
Mm-hmm.
But if Ben Affleck himself presented them to you and said, yo, I'm giving you my custom shoes I have made.
Correct.
Now you're looking at a piece of actual memorabilia that, you know what I'm saying? Like there was, we know the shoe was never necessarily made by Nike, but it was made in commemoration of the movie that he starred in. And guess what? They came directly from Ben Affleck. That's obviously going to hold weight.
Solid point.
Versus
solid point.
My man going out there and saying, well, Jeff Staple threw this fake pair over the light pole for me to get down.
Right. Because in the interim, anybody can have a fake pair and say, this is the shoe. I mean,
as like a PR stunt, essentially.
Correct. Yep. I dig it.
So I have 0 Jordan 4 or Nike Dunks out of 100 shoes. I never follow the crowd.
Hey, Michael, you like what you like. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm straight up. You like what
All
you
right,
like.
I got a good question for you, Mr. Think.
What up?
If it wasn't for content creation, what silhouette would you actually buy more of?
You said, well, I I buy like I buy what I like too, though, which is why I don't get everything. I still buy what I like. If I was to buy a hype kick, I wouldn't keep it. So if I buy a hype kick for content creation, I wouldn't keep the shit.
Okay. So
like,
I'll tell you mine.
What is it?
Air Force Ones.
So you wear Air Force Ones like that?
I have a few. But if I had more room, and if it wasn't for like, wanting to do the content creation like that, there's a lot of Air Force Ones that drop that I'm just like, yo, I really like those.
Wow, that's that. I mean, I'm surprised you don't buy them more. You know what I mean? So you don't buy them just because of content creation.
It is that in the room, right? Like, listen, like I just got those. I should be receiving tomorrow another pair, but
I gotta charge my computer. Hold up.
Like the Oregon Air Forces, like I just really like them, and I feel like they come out with a lot of nice colorways and stuff like that. But the community as a whole has lost its luster when it comes to the Air Force One, the love, Air Force One love.
The low. Have you? Well, yeah. Wow. Hey, and this is the only reason I'm asking, because to me that almost seems like a hindrance on you, for you not to be purchasing something that you actually really want to pick up.
Yeah, but see, the other part of me too is the I keep picking up shoes that I essentially missed out on as a kid too.
Yeah.
With a lot of the so that's the other situation. It's like, all these shoes I missed out on as a kid. Mm-hmm. So again, so that kind of goes back to when you said that you would do like a white cement pour over a brick by brick. There's a lot of Air Force Ones that I really like, but they don't necessarily have like nostalgia. Mm-hmm. Or the unicorn, type thing.
Right.
But
I don't know if that's my internet, but I'm lagging on my end.
You don't seem to be lagging to me. What?
Yeah, so I actually buy, kind of like what I mentioned earlier. Right. I remember earlier I was on this mid thing, so I picked up a bunch of mids.
Yeah.
Videos on them. You know what I mean? And then I was like, I phased out of the mids and started going into the Jordan 1 lows. So now I'm on my low thing now. You know what I mean? Of course, Jordan 1 highs is always like just a staple, but I actually stopped buying mids and switched over to lows, because now I'm in like my low phase, highs and lows versus highs and mids. But yeah, I actually still buy what. So like just as an example, to kind of prove your point now, I'm still on the fence. I still don't know what I'm gonna do with these Pink Awake 5s. You know what I mean? Like I just might sell this kick. Not because there's anything wrong with it. You know what I mean? Not because I don't like the shoe. I don't wear pink like that. Like I just don't. I don't be rocking pink like that. And that is a heavy pink shoe.
So, what are they going for?
Probably about like $750. I haven't looked it up recently. Let me pull it up. See what StockX is saying. I think I got a size 13 or maybe a 12. Let me see. I got a size 13 in those.
You just want to flat out sell them, or maybe you want to wrap whatever goes off?
Well, I've thought about selling them because I've kind of hinted that I'm gonna start a finance channel. I'm starting another channel, and I think this shoe will be perfect to in addition to whatever I'm investing into. I think this shoe will be perfect to show the sale of this shoe and take my original investment and put it aside, right? So let's just say the 250 or whatever. Put that aside here. Let me pull this up. So this is StockX, size 13. We're looking at the $695.
Hey, like I said, you can raffle them jokes off.
So we'll see. We'll see what I'll do. With them. That don't necessarily mean I'm gonna get rid of them, but I mean, it's definitely not a shoe. It's not a shoe that I'm attached to. I'll flat out tell you, regardless of how much it's going for, I'm not attached to that shoe.
It's Christmas time, you know.
Well, this is another plan. This is another plan that I actually have for the channel. I want to create a higher tier channel membership, and that higher tier channel membership can have access to anything that I'm selling for below resale. So no matter what the shoe is, you can get it from me for below resale. No matter what the shoe is going for. So like just to give you an example, you know how your Jordan, the pale ivory, the elephant swoosh, let's just say right now it's going for $115. I'll sell them for $70 or something like that, or $80. So I'll sell it for below whatever the resale is. But Mr. Thing, it's $180 shoe. That's not what it's going for. So you know what I mean? I'm trying to think of a way to, but I want to have like a higher tier membership, and anyone who's involved in this higher tier channel membership, you have access to my shoes for below resale, which means that you're gonna have instant equity. It's gonna be instant profit if you buy a shoe from me, instant, right out the gate. If I was to sell my brick by bricks, it'd be worth you buying it from me. That's what I'm trying to say. I want to make it worth your while. You know what I mean? I'm not greedy. One thing I'm not. I got the shoe for retail, right? I paid $257 after taxes for that pink wake. It's a $700 shoe, and truth be told, on GOAT, it's gonna be more than that. You add in the fees and all that stuff, and we're already up there.
So you don't plan on wearing your brick by bricks?
I'm not saying that. Well, look, I'm gonna be honest with you. Ain't no shoe safe around me, bro. It's a sneaker. Like, whenever I put on like my business hat, like, it's a shoe, bro. I can watch this, and this is kind of like the strategies that I'm gonna share when I start this finance channel. Let's talk about the brick by bricks. I got those for retail. It was what, $225 sneaker, right? It's an $800 sneaker now. I can take this shoe, sell it, take the original $225, put that on ice to buy another shoe with. Take this $560, put it into the stock market, flip that money, that $560, and then go buy a brick by brick again for $800 or $900. I still have money set aside for another shoe. I doubled the money, and I got the sneaker back. That's going to be the concepts that I'm going to be sharing on this finance channel. In turn, I'm getting sneakers for free. So when someone says, you crazy if you spend $1,000 on it, I ain't buying no sneaker for $2,000. Yeah, me neither. I got it for free. That's the concept behind it. But I still got a $2,000 shoe. But the concept is, I ain't spending no $2,000 for a shoe neither. Are you crazy? I did not spend $2,000 for that shoe. I got it for free. And those are gonna be concepts that I'm gonna share on this finance channel.
I think the main thing with a situation like that is people understand the risk.
So when it comes to the finance part of it, yes, they can understand the risk. But when it comes to flipping a shoe, I mean, your profit is already there. I mean, like straight up, your profit is there. Like,
So, correct. So, but the thing is you come back to it, and now it's more than even what you sold it for.
Which is fine. Remember.
So in that aspect,
doubled the money. I already doubled up. That 500 already turned into 1,000. I already picked up another shoe. The original investment, the 225, already went to going to another shoe.
Yeah, but essentially you're paying more money than to get it back, right?
I already got another shoe, bro.
What do you mean? What other shoe? Oh, you're just using the money to buy a totally different. Well, you said to go back and get the brick by brick.
No, what I'm saying is I paid $250 for the brick by brick, right?
Yeah.
I sell it for $800. There's $550 profit.
Profit, yeah, correct.
It's the profit. This is what I could pay for the shoe.
So you made your money back plus.
I put this money right here, the 225. I put it on ice to go buy another shoe. I take the 550, flip that, and make $1,000, $1,100-$1,200 out of it, right? This turns to $1,200. Now, even if the brick by brick costs $1,000, I got $200 that's still invested. I go get the brick by brick again. I got $200 invested and the 225 to go buy a different sneaker. It's a come up any way you slice it. Now I got the shoe back. I got $200 in investment, and I got another sneaker with the $250 from the original investment. It's a come up all the way across the board. So when someone says you're crazy for spending, I ain't never going resale and buying a shoe aftermarket, whatever, right? Yeah, because for you, maybe you got to work a ton of overtime and it's going to take you 2 months to come up with $1,000 to spend on a sneaker, when in all reality, I'm getting the sneaker for free. And that's the core difference right there. I'm not working any extra overtime. I'm not taking any money out of no budget, whatever. I flipped the sneaker. I sold it, I invested it, made the money back, 2, 3, 4x the money, and then yes, I'll come back and pick up the kick again if I really want it. And it was all for free. That's what I'm saying. It changes like the whole dynamic of anything that we're doing. That's the power of investing. That's it. That's the power of it. You put your money to work for you. We work really hard for money. We got to put our money, in a position to work hard for us. That's the beauty of it. Can a trade go against you? Yes. That's the risk that you're talking about. You want to play safe? Go into an index fund. Put in S&P 500, man. Get your little 10-15% annually, and that's it. That's all you get on it. Play it safe if you want to. But I can promise you this: any money you put inside of a shoebox, congratulations, because you know how to save. So saving is very important. But outside of that one factor, it's not a wise thing to do. Don't keep money in the shoebox. It depreciates because of inflation. That $100 that you put in right now today, it's not going to have the same value next year in the summertime, because gas is going to be more, milk, eggs, cheese, everything's going to be more. So you're going to be able to buy less with that same amount of money. It's not a good move to keep money in the shoebox. It's not.
Inflation.
But how many people know this? That's the question. How many people actually know this?
I think people know it, but it's like, it's not, in a lot of our communities, we don't necessarily grow up talking about it in that aspect. So a lot of people don't understand it, and when they don't understand something, they fear it and stay away from it.
Because they don't know.
That's exactly what I said.
They say knowledge is power. Knowledge is the accumulation of facts. That's what knowledge is. Knowledge isn't opinions. Knowledge is the accumulation of facts. Knowledge is power, right? They don't know. You're right. They don't understand it because they don't even know it. People think that the word ignorance, people think that being ignorant is a bad word. I ain't ignorant. If you don't know something, You're ignorant. I didn't know that. Yeah, you were ignorant to it. And it's not a bad word. You didn't know. It's okay. I didn't know that. I didn't know the story behind the pigeons, bro. You asked me a question. I was like, nah, I didn't. I don't know. I was ignorant to the history on it and what happened. It's not a bad thing. So you're right. I mean, people do when it comes to money. I understand it. I understand people. Look, people work hard for their money, man. So you know what I mean. They're gonna want to play it super safe, like super duper safe. I understand that.
Facts.
I totally understand that. I also understand that super safe doesn't take you to the next level. I understand that too. If I was playing the YouTube channel super safe, I would have quit a long time ago.
Yeah.
Because that's how difficult it was to get monetized. Oh, there was nothing safe about it.
YouTube don't make it easy.
Yeah, it's not easy, man. I'm just being transparent, right? I'm just being honest, right? That was the whole purpose of this stream. That's the whole purpose of being on here, to say thank you, because like Lou, truth be told, y'all, you included, like it's literally the whole tribe has helped this monetization come to fruition. It wasn't just me. I could stream 24/7, bro. If y'all don't tap in, if you don't jump up on a panel and make it easier, so I don't got to be sitting here by myself talking and all that stuff. If y'all don't tap in, man, it goes nowhere. That's all. It's just another video floating around on the internet. That's all it is. I mean, straight up. Like, I'm grateful, fam. When I tell you I'm grateful, I am grateful for the fact that we have an audience and that we have a platform that we get up here and be ourselves, man, and all that. Like, I'm grateful for it. Like, no lie, I'm grateful for it. I don't think this feeling is really ever going to go away, to be honest with you. I'm grateful. It's always love, man. Like, I'm grateful. I am.
100%. Well,
I am grateful.
I'm going to drop off.
No, it's all good. It's all good, man. I'm believe it or not. Look. Ohio says scared money don't make money. I mean, bro, that is a hard fact. And you want to know another one too, because this is one to where, like, I'm not gonna lie, it's true. A lot of people don't like to make it seem like it's true, but here goes another one. It takes money to make money. It does. Now, it don't take a lot, but it does take. Look, we're not magicians, man. We're not over here pulling $100 bills out of our shoes, right? Just like, right? Like, nah, man. I mean, you need to have something to get started. It's true.
Yeah.
You need to have something. If you're going to start a business, you got to have something. Even if I'm just talking about starting an LLC and getting tax ID numbers and getting insurance, and you got to have something. Like, literally, you got to have something. So, you're absolutely right. Correct. Absolutely right. But Lou, thanks for tapping in, my brother. I'm gonna shut it down because I'm gonna make a video, man. I mean, like, I can't slack. It's video making time. I gotta make a video.
Okay.
I gotta make a video. Maybe I'll do the 91 lows next. The better times. Maybe I'll do that next. I know it's an old shoe now, you know what I mean? But I'm still gonna make the video.
I mean, bro, like I just put out a couple old, quote unquote, old shoes too.
Right.
Screw it. You know, somebody will find that video and find it of value. So,
for sure,
bro, I really didn't. Yo, them Jordan 1 sales, man, them things are so nice, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend a block on those. I want a pair of those.
Bro, Nike be sometimes, bro. They just drop stuff out of nowhere, and if they just gave it its own time period, it probably would have done better. But you sandwiching that shoe in between.
Correct.
Gammas and Black Cats and like.
I felt that about quite a few shoes this year, fam. To where, number one, it's a nice shoe. It just wasn't needed. We didn't need it.
Right.
It was an unnecessary drop. Like, we did not need that shoe.
Yeah.
Beautiful shoe. Gerald Whiteman in the bill. What up, fam? Thanks for tapping in. We actually about to boogie here in a minute. But JR, as of yesterday, your boy officially got monetized. So I wanted to jump on here, man, and just kind of share this milestone with the people, with the family. You know what I mean?
So,
I just, like straight up, I just want to get on here, man, and just share it. I'm still gonna be doing my lives when I have time, all that good stuff, But when I get off of here, I'm about to make a video. If I hurry up and make it, I'll probably drop it within the next day or so. You know what I mean? Try to get this. Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you. So I'm here for it, which is funny because just to tell you real quick, I know everybody heard it 17 times already, but this was a 3-year journey, bro. I was an intern on YouTube for 3 years, and finally, it's here. So I'm grateful.
I got a question. With what the pickup times are looking like on Saturday, how long are we going for?
I can't go long at all. Pause, because I don't like the way that sounded. I don't like. I don't like the way that sounded. So we're gonna take that back. Here we go.
You gonna be getting them Cialis.
All right. I have work on Saturday, and I have work up in Fort Collins, so I have to get off extremely early because Fort Collins is about, I don't know, for me in a moving truck, it's gonna be like an hour and a half drive out there, depending on traffic. So I have time frames anyway, to where I'm thinking I might call my customer tomorrow and push the move back a little bit so I can just sneak out to JD Sports just to grab my pair. I'm
okay.
thinking, because if I don't do that, I'm not gonna be back down on time.
Well, do you think maybe you wanna, if you get that ship to me option, secure that up tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Because with DSG, I normally don't do the ship to me.
I was talking about JD.
Oh, you're talking about JD. But I usually don't. All right, I have a pair. I got one pair guaranteed locked in, like guaranteed. You know what I mean?
But are you gonna be able to get to it?
Oh nah, I'll make it happen. I did I did it with the Black Cats. Like I went to my move late, bro, to go pick up these shoes.
Yeah.
I mean, like, am I gonna get in trouble?
Yeah.
I'm grateful for my customers, but I'm kind of like the owner, right? I mean, I get there, and I said that respectfully. I called them and told them, I'll say, hey, I got some errands to run, and they were cool, obviously. But I mean, it's not like, it's not like I get in trouble, right? So, I mean, hey, I gotta go. I gotta get these kicks, and I'll be out on the move. I'll be there. I'll be there. Yep. Ohio said, y'all think these gamblers are selling out?
I do. I think these gamblers are going to be a pretty decent mover come Saturday. You'll have a few scattered pairs on Sunday.
I think it's going to be an easy cop for the day of. I wouldn't go, to your point, Lou, I wouldn't go like strolling in there like next week, like Monday, Tuesday, and be like, hey, what size you got? I wouldn't sleep on it like that. But if you put in your footwork, I don't see why. I think there's gonna be a lot of dubs. I think people are gonna be doubling, tripling up if they want to. That's what I think.
Yeah, I think when I go to pick up my pair
for the footworkers.
So, chat. Do some of y'all really think about the shoes you're gonna wear to go pick up another shoe? Let me know, because I'm really like, maybe I'll throw on my 2013 pair to pick up the 2025. I usually don't even think about that. I just be finding something and go, all right, let me throw these on real quick.
Yeah, he said.
But I know some people that do that. Yeah. Like Jay does that a lot sometimes. Yeah. Like he'll have a specific shoe, he'll go pick another shoe up in.
Right. Yeah, I do know some people that do that. I've actually done it in the past, but I do have work, so I'm gonna have on like Flu Game 12s or some Jordan 2s. I'm gonna have work shoes on for sure.
Gotcha. Yeah. All right.
I'm gonna answer this question. I know you said you want the boogie, so if you want to bounce, I'm gonna talk to JR about this.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, I can answer that too, but I do gotta go. So
Yeah, do your thing. Do your thing, bro.
JR, I'll get with you, bro.
All right, fam.
Hey, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Appreciate y'all tapping in. Congratulations again to Mr. Think finally hitting that monetization milestone. You know what I'm saying? So continue to tap in. Make sure y'all check us out. One Pet at a Time podcast this Saturday, 9 a.m. Eastern. You know, so long as nothing goes down, we should be good to go this Saturday.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But appreciate y'all, man. We'll check y'all soon. All right.
All right, brother. Thanks for tapping in. Late.
Yep. One.
Yep. All right, JR. Let me answer this. All right. He said, "What's one piece of advice that you can give that's not a generic answer about how you built your following to get monetized over 3 years?" Oh man, that is a great question. Let me start by saying I am huge when it comes to like research. I'm like one of those like research junkies. I'm pause, but I'm like the climb down, jump down the rabbit hole. I research, practice. That's me like all day long. This is what happens behind the scenes. So here goes my answer. You truly, and this isn't just for YouTubing, but this is like life. If you want to exceed at something, if you want to be good at anything, you have to go above and beyond. And when I say above and beyond, I'm talking about like I've missed birthday parties because I had to work, and then you know what I mean, and that's how I was able to get a pair of shoes or multiple pairs of shoes, whatever, because I had to skip on a 4th of July barbecue in order to come home and make some content. Like when, and I'm not saying you, so this isn't directed towards you, I'm just gonna say you. When you're sleeping, I'm making YouTube videos. When you're partying at the bar and drinking and having fun, I'm researching stuff about the stock market and how to become a better content creator. That's what's going on behind the scenes that people don't get to see, right? So when the success comes, some people might even think it's a fluke or, oh, that must be easy or whatever. It's like, nah, man, it wasn't nothing easy about it. I put in countless hours and times and stuff behind the scenes in order to become good at something. When it comes down to a following, this is what I honestly feel when it comes down to following. And then I'm going to talk about YouTube just a little bit. A good leader don't pick their followers. A good leader does not pick. We ask, hey, like and subscribe, you know what I mean? Whatever, I appreciate you, boom, boom, boom. But like the moment somebody comes to you and be like, you follow me, you're gonna be like, yeah, I'm good. Or you might be like, cool, because I wanted to follow you. But my whole point is like a good leader don't pick their followers. Let me tell you what a good leader does. A good leader leads from the front and the followers just follow. And every once in a while you turn around and take a look and be like, some people back there. I like old school war flicks. And I'm gonna give you an example. With the old school, I'm talking about like the old school. You look at the Bravehearts and all that stuff. Pick any good war film. I'm gonna tell you right now, it doesn't matter like the era. You have the leader, he get up on front on his horse, right? He come up like, and the leader is up there like this. And he stands in front of his whole crew. And he's looking at the enemy. And this is the leader. This is the main guy. He pulls his sword out. He unsheaths it. Shing! And he goes, ah! And he's riding that horse straight into the enemy. What do you think everybody behind him, what do you think they're going to do? They're going to go charging because they see the leader going into battle. And everybody who's behind, man, this is like a kamikaze mission. Like we know some things are about to go down, but my whole point is the leader is leading from the front. The followers are just following. You feel me on that? Like, don't worry about the followers. All you got to do is just make content, stay consistent, be passionate and good about what you like to do, And I promise you, I remember I got a video about my first 100 subscribers. My daughter and my niece, my daughter, her name is Jada, and my niece, her name is Samaya. My daughter and my niece was my third and fourth subscribers to this channel. They were number 3 and number 4. I legit had 3 subscribers when my daughter signed up, and then my niece, I had 4. And y'all should have seen me. I was like, oh snap, I got 4 subscribers. Like, oh snap. I made a video about my first 100 subscribers. And I had no idea where the next 100 would even come from. I had 100. I was like, wow, 100 people are following me. I had no clue where the next 100 would come from. Good looking out. He said biggest to you for staying true and staying consistent. Good looking out. And because I had said this earlier, fam, what you see, my name is Derek, by the way. I said that on the live stream earlier, because people's like, yo, Mr. Think, I never knew your name, right? But people call me Mr. Think. Like, even when I go out to like sneaker pickups and when people see me or whatever, they're like, Mr. Think. And I'm like, huh? You know what I mean? Like sneaker cons and all that stuff. When you see me, like what you see right here, like no lie, what you see right here is what you get in real life. Like, this is me, right? Truth be told, I'm a whole lot more authentic on YouTube than I am when I'm working, because when I'm working doing a move, I got to be professional, right? I have customers, I got clients, you know what I mean? So I wear my J's when I go to work and all that stuff. I have a crew of guys that work, all that stuff, right? I still have a bunch of fun because I'm like a big kid at heart, you know what I mean? I'm a grown man, but I'm a big kid at heart. I like to have a lot of fun, right? But here on this platform, I get to be me. Yes, there's YouTube rules and guidelines or whatever, you know what I mean? But I get to be me on this platform. So be yourself, be authentic. I think people are drawn to people. I can actually prove that. I can prove that. Have you ever worked with somebody like a coworker, and you don't really like them? Just to be honest, you don't really like them, but they grow on you over time because you're around them all the time. Like they like, man, I never used to get along with Johnny, and now we be taking lunches together. Come to find out, he likes sneakers just like me. He likes cars just like me. He likes bowling just like me. He's a drummer just like me. Like, yeah, I like this dude. I didn't like him when I first met him, but we got a lot of things in common or whatever. You know, people can grow on you, you know, and so when it comes down to this whole content creation thing, I truly believe that subscribers, having a high amount of subscriber count is a vain metric. And what I mean by that is I don't really think it's really that important. I think there's some bragging rights attached to it, you know what I mean? But I don't think it's important. Focus on just perfecting your craft. I'm constantly perfecting my craft. I don't even want to say it. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show y'all how difficult it was for me to become monetized. I'm not even gonna say it. I'm gonna show you. Give me a second. I'm pulling up my channel behind the scenes here, so I can share the link. What is this? My bad. I'm over here. Oh, I know what happened. I know what happened. All right, stand by. Just give me one sec here. But what I'm gonna pull up is I'm literally gonna show like how difficult it was for me to get monetized with the YouTube monetization program. I'm on this 3-year journey right now. All you need is the first step of monetization is 500 subscribers, 3,000 watch time hours within a 1-year time frame, and that unlocks super chats. That's where people can donate and give you money and give super thanks, super chats or whatever. Or you can have 3 million short views within a 90-day time frame, which is unless you're going viral with your shorts, it's not as easy as it sounds. Whatever. All right. Outside of that, that's the first stage of monetization. The second stage of monetization is 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time, and this is all within a 365-day time frame, or 10 million short views within a 90-day time frame. Once again, Crystal was on here earlier. Her YouTube channel is Crystal Reborn Dolls. She actually hit monetization by getting 10 million short views. I'm gonna tell you right now, that's almost like unicorn status. It ain't as easy as it sounds. That's that. All right. Let me share this screen real quick. I don't know, my computer's moving like really slow right now. All right, so hopefully the stream isn't lagging too bad. Neighborhood, what's good with you? What's good? Look, King Mighty said, look, be yourself, be you, no matter what. Keep grinding. 100%. Lock in, level up, never fold. Stay focused and stay moving, no matter. Bro, like, I know that sounds like cliche-ish, but it's absolutely true. Like the only way, I honestly feel, you know, is, especially if you're constantly improving, the only way you don't get monetized is if you quit. Statistically speaking, they say a lot of people kind of quit. Like, a lot of people don't even hit 1,000 subscribers because the metrics is actually pretty difficult. It's not I'm not gonna lie, it's not easy to do. I watch all of these YouTube gurus. Oh, I got monetized in 21 days. Good for you. I'm in year number 3, bro. Good for. I'm not saying that. Watch this. I'm not even saying that to be a hater. I'm not even a hater. I'm like, yo, good for you, because that is not the standard. That is not. Oh, man, that is not the standard. Some people can turn on their camera and just go viral. Must be nice. You know, this whole process can be discouraging at times. Now me, I ain't gonna lie. I think a little bit differently, right? Because I'm really big on like analytics. So I think differently when it comes to certain things. So me personally, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I kind of torture myself. I intentionally take a harder path when it comes to succeeding at things. I do that on purpose. I don't know why I do it, but I challenge myself in harder ways. I'm gonna tell you right now, I can easily have 10,000 subscribers. I'm talking about like this. I can easily have 10,000 subscribers the moment I start dropping nothing but short videos. It's a super fast way to get subscribers. It's a very fast way to get subscribers. The problem is long form content pays more than short form content. Statistically speaking, it does. It pays more. All right. I was able to get my channel up. This is my channel behind the scenes here. This is called YouTube Studio. My computer's moving like super slow. I'm just trying to make it to where it's really not letting me zoom in too much. Hopefully y'all can see that decently, just decently. All right. But I wanted to show you this. I'm gonna go to my all-time stats. So like I said, you need 4,000 watch time hours in order to become monetized. I'm gonna go over here. This metric is called lifetime, and I want y'all to see this. Why are you moving so slow? Yeah, my computer's moving like super slow right now. Because it's still showing me my channel views, but it's not showing me. Come on. But you can still kind of see it in like the center of the screen here. This thing is getting worse. But you can kind of see it right here. Right here, I have 9,800 total hours right here. What that means is, like, no lie, Ohio, thanks for tapping in. Get some rest. Appreciate you though. Thanks for joining the stream. I have 9,800 hours. You only need 4,000 a year. So this goes to show you, I literally doubled the amount of hours that was the requirement for YouTube's monetization, I had to work twice. This is proof. I had to work twice as hard, because what that means is throughout the previous years, I've gotten really close to monetization, and then I started losing hours. So let me tell you what that means. Let me run through some comments real quick here. That's my other phone, neighbor superstar Wayne. Okay. Good looks. Thanks for tapping in. Okay, nice. Look. He said, yeah, my boy's son went viral last night at the Raptors game for dancing, and people are jealous. LOL. Do you understand how perfect things need to be for someone to go viral? Man, going viral puts a lot of stress on you. Let me talk about going viral. I never wanted to watch this. I never wanted to go viral before I got monetized, because if you go viral before you get monetized, that helps you to get to monetization. And then after you get to monetization, it's a whole new process. Like, this is the beginning of the journey. As excited as I am right now, I understand like all of the work that I've put in, and I put in a lot of work to get monetized. Like, no lie, I went ham. But all of the work that I put in to get monetized now is gone. I've reached a milestone. So now it's almost like climbing up to the top of a mountain, and you get to look down and be like, wow, look where I've come from. This is amazing. That was a tough climb. And then you turn around and there's another taller mountain, and you're like, all right, let me get my gear. That's where I'm at. Like, no lie, I'm literally sitting there like, wow, I made it. And then you look around and you see nothing but taller mountains around you, and you're like, all right, no, this is what's next, right? But this is why I didn't want to go viral. I don't know if people know this, and I'm not complaining. This is just a full transparency, and I don't hear many people talking about this, neither what I'm about to say. I'm really big when it comes to analytics. Everyone's YouTube channel is monetized. That's number one. Everyone's YouTube channel is monetized. You have advertisers that pays YouTube to put their ads, right? If you want to call them commercials, on people's channels. When you have YouTube Premium, you get to skip the ads, but that's you. I have YouTube Premium. That's me paying YouTube to skip ads. But ads is on everyone's channel. You're not eligible to collect any of this money because you have to meet YouTube's requirements. So what that means is these advertisers that's paying YouTube to put their commercials on your channel, YouTube collects 100% of this ad revenue that's being generated or being given to them. When you finally meet the YouTube metric, YouTube goes, all right, congratulations, we'll give you 55%. We're still going to keep 45%, which is fair because we are on their platform. Look, I'm not complaining. This isn't a complaint. I'm telling you all, like, this is the behind the scenes things, right? YouTube collects 45% of it, and they give you, the creator, 55%. You get a little bit over half, which is fine. But my point is, for the 3 years that I've had my channel, ads have been on my channel. I just wasn't collecting from it. I wasn't collecting from it. So all that means is I was an intern for YouTube for 3 years. That's what it means. And I am no longer an intern. You want to know what's so dope? JR, I shared this earlier. Within the one day that I've turned on monetization to my channel, yesterday I made like $1.20. And I was so excited because I was like, wow, I just made my first buck. Now they have like minimum thresholds, meaning you have to meet like a $100 threshold before they, pay out whatever. They're not going to send you $1 check or deposit, $1.20 into your account. however how you set it up to be paid. But it was just a mere fact of like, wow, after 3 years of hard work, I already made $1. So to me, that's huge, right? That's just huge. In fact, like, I've already made $1 after 1 day of being monetized, you know. And like, I know someone's gonna be like, so what? But I'm like, nah, like, finally, all of this hard work has paid off. I've been on this stream for almost 3 hours. Family, when I get off this stream, I started playing this game, you know, when I have time. It's called Dead by Daylight. I play Xbox when I have time, but my time be scarce. My wife was on the stream earlier. My wife's upstairs. She's probably sleeping now. You know what I mean? My kids are upstairs. I don't think my daughter's sleeping. Actually, my son, he went to go see his girlfriend, so he's not even home. But I put time into this. When I get off this stream, whatever time it is, because I'm not tired, as you can tell, I'm not sleepy. When I get off this stream, I could easily turn on my Xbox and get it in with my boys who's gaming right now. But I'm not. I'm going to make another video about these Nigel 1 lows. I'm going to make some more content. And this is the behind the scenes stuff that, like, this is the grind that it takes in order to be extraordinary, in order to go above and beyond. Like, this is the grind. You remember the story with Kobe Bryant? You hear these countless stories when people be like, man, I went to the gym. I got there like an hour early. Kobe was already there in full-blown sweat. Yep. And then when practice was over, I grabbed my bag and bounced. I still heard a ball dribbling, and I look around. Kobe was in there by himself, working out after the practice. Yep. This isn't a drag on AI, because I really do like Allen Iverson. I do. But remember, Allen Iverson was the same person who was like, practice? You talking about practice? You talking about practice? Remember, that was AI, right? That was AI. We talking about practice? How many rings AI got? Car guy in the bill. What up, fam? Yow. What up? What up? But yeah, man, shout out to everybody who tapped in, man. I really wanted to get on here and share this victory, because, like, no lie, y'all, like, I mean this with my whole heart. Y'all are the ones who got us there. This isn't a solo mission or a solo journey, right? I got 9 people watching the stream right now. Throughout the course of the night of me being on, there's been a couple of 100 people that's come in and out. You know, if it wasn't for that, man, I mean, like, I would have never met this metric, because you can make the best videos or the crappiest videos in the world. If nobody watches it, it goes nowhere. So it doesn't even matter at that point. Like, it literally don't even matter. He said, I just got to the crib. I don't own that work. Yes, man. Rest up, brother. Thanks for tapping in. It's good seeing you. You know, but when it comes to, like, this whole YouTube thing, like, I highly encourage, number one, I got anybody's back. If you want to get monetized, or if you're thinking about starting a channel, I mean that. I'm not just saying that just because it sounds good. Like, I literally mean that. I will find the time to get on the phone with you and talk to you, or help you set up stuff, or whatever the case is. You know what I mean? For anyone who's looking to get started, you know, into content creation, I'm not saying I'm the man. I'm not saying none of that stuff. Like, straight up, I know I don't got the dopest videos. Like, the videography that Jada Sneaky Guy got, I'm telling you right now, like his editing and all is off the hook. It's off the hook, right? Like, I know I don't have the dopest videos, but I'm also me. I had a few people tell me, a few of, like, my friends back in New York, they were like, AOD, like, truth be told, he was like, my brother-in-law actually said this to me. He has, like, a whole group of his friends that every Sunday they go hoop and do all types of stuff. And he was like, yo, we put your video on, we watch your video, and then we'll talk about it or whatever. And I was like, oh snap, like, thanks, and, like, good looks, you know what I mean? And he was like, yo, fam, people get connected to you. Let's be honest. Like, let's be completely honest. If you know about sneakers, or if you are in this field, we already know everything about the sneaker. You don't have to watch my review, right? You know about it. You know if you're getting a sneaker or not. You know, you don't gotta watch 17 different reviews about a sneaker. You really don't. Everybody's already watching Wear Testers and Fomer Simpson and Jay the Sneaker Guy, and he got kicks, and everyone's the vintage Tony D2 Wild. Everybody's watching all of the bigger, myself included. I watch all of those guys too. I don't watch Jay the Sneaker Guy as much. No hate, but because I got to make my own content. You know what I mean? But I watch Wear Test. I watch all of the bigger guys. Skip Goes Hard. The dude is funny. I watch all of these people as well. I follow all of these people. I watch all of their content, including my guys, Wear Your Kicks 26, J Elevate, and King Midas, Kicknology, Plenty Hardaway. I watch even my own people. I do all of that. I make time for all of that. But at the end of the day, you ain't really drawn to no sneaker. It's the person. So here goes a golden nugget behind business. A lot of people think that when it comes to business, it's all about making money. It's not. Building business is all about relationships. When you build relationships with people, money is always exchanged in relationships. When I say always, money is always exchanged. You build a relationship with somebody, and eventually there's going to be some sort of money flow that's going to happen. Whether y'all are making money together or you're exchanging money amongst yourselves or whatever, but there's always money exchange. It just does. And that comes at the cost of relationships. So if you focus on building relationships with people, literally everything else is going to follow. It'll follow. My bad. Let me get to some comments. Come over here blabbering. All right. He said, I'm going to rock my Nordwalk tomorrow. They're so fire, bro. Yeah, them joints is clean. Gerald said, very good point, bro. Yeah, them SB Dunks is tough, man. Kick and Trip said, word, it's about how people connect with you. Hard facts, fam. Hard facts, man. Thanks for tapping in too, bro. Like, watch this. I'm gonna use Kick and Trips as an example. This man has his own YouTube channel, a fly channel like that. But look at him. Look what he's doing. He's pouring into here, and that's what he does. Like, he taps into one pair at a time. He's showing love. He's taking time out of his day, just like y'all. Right? I'm grateful. But this man, he got things to do, just like y'all. But yet y'all are sitting here showing love, because when it comes to this whole algorithm thing and all that, this algorithm is pointing out people that's watching, right? How long they view duration, how long they stay and watch your content for. This algorithm is so smart. If you like the video, like, the algorithm takes your video and it takes your video and it disperses it to a small amount of people like this, right? And then time goes by and they see the reaction from it. They see how these people reacted to it. So they send it out to a bigger group of people, and they see how they reacted to it, and they send it out to a bigger. The algorithm is kind of funky on how it works. So even when people ghost watch, that means that they don't subscribe to your channel. All of that stuff really does help your channel. Like, it really does help. A lot of people be calling out ghost watchers. They'll be like, yo, my analytics told me that 80% of y'all ain't even subscribed to my channel. Y'all need to sub up. I honestly really don't care, but I'll be honest, I really don't care. Ghost watchers are watching my channel from behind the scenes, so I really don't even care, to be honest with you. Y'all can watch from behind the scenes and never hit that subscribe button. Thank you for watching. That's the most important part. You know what I mean? Is that people be watching my stuff. You know, so. But I do appreciate the love, for sure. Sauce Walker new music video. He said people buy from people they like, not because it's the least expensive or the best product. Car guy? Correct. For sure. I want to speak on that. I'll give you all a perfect example. A barber. Respectfully so, when you go to a barber shop, and this is applicable literally in every area of life. When you go to the barber shop, everybody there went to barber school. Everybody in that shop knows how to cut hair. Everybody. When you walk into the shop, you're gonna dap your barber up. Yo, what up? What's good? And he'll tell you, yo, I got 3 heads, before you waiting. You look around, there's 5 more barbers in there that got empty chair. All of these guys know how to cut hair. What are you gonna do? This is an interactive one. What are you gonna do? Tell me. Somebody tap in and tell me what you're gonna do. Bingo. You're gonna sit and wait. These other barbers like, yo, I can hook you up right now. I got you. What up? I got you. You're gonna be like, nah, you got a relationship with this guy over here. Because when I sit in his chair, it's not about a haircut anymore. Throw the haircut out the window. It's not about the haircut. When I sit in his chair, we're gonna talk about sports. I'm gonna ask him how the wife is doing, how the kids doing, or anything that we talk about. Yo, did you get your classic car fixed? Did you replace that engine yet? Oh, that's dope. Oh, you got pictures? Relationship. It's not about a haircut. Anybody can cut my hair and line me up and trim. Anybody can do that. It's not about the haircut anymore. I got a relationship with this guy, and watch this, or girl, whoever your barber is, and because I got a relationship with them, here it comes. I want to give you my money. Nobody else. I want to give you my money. I got a relationship with you. I want to give my money to you. Not him, not her, not them, whatever. I want to give you my money. Car guy said you're going to be loyal. That's exactly what it is, because there's a relationship there. Or if you don't have a relationship with your barber, if it's just a haircut, because there's no relationship there, whenever you go there, you just sit and whoever can get you out the door the fastest. Yo, who got an empty seat? All right, yo, can you do this for me? Thanks. You pay him and you walk out the door. You know what I mean? Because there's no relationship. That's a golden nugget behind building business. People think that it's about money. Oh, I'm just want to make the money. Worry about the money, man. Don't worry about the money. The money comes. Just build relationships. That's all you got to do. Golden nugget in business. Car guy, I saw you posted something about sales. I've been in sales my entire life. I sold cars for 13 years. It's the first law in sales. Which is funny because my wife always tells me, like, babe, you can sell ice to an Eskimo. I really don't know where that came. I'll be honest. I really don't know where that came from. I don't know if that came from like my dad. I don't know if that comes from being a New Yorker, because living in New York, I'm like, man, look, for those of y'all that met New Yorkers, man, like, they crafty, sleek, slick, Yo, I got these tickets right here, homie. Look, man, I ain't gonna have these all night. New York Knicks, you know them boys is on fire. Look, these tickets are going for $120 each. I'll hook you up right now for $95. Matter of fact, I like your shoes. I'll hook you up right now for $85, man. These are some good seats, right? Look it up on your phone. You're looking at me. They're talking real fast. You know what I mean? Like, You like Broadway shows too? You know, never been to one, have you? They got Disney on Ice. Kids love it. Boom, boom. And the tickets are going to be fake, by the way. I ain't trying to play my city. I'm just saying. Look, that's how it is. The real slick talking. You know what I mean? Slick talking. He said, we city people grew up in the city around people all the time, chopping it up. So we're just personal people. We know how to talk. 100%. I mean, to back up what you're saying, right? Now, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. They real friendly out here in Colorado. Colorado got a whole new side of friendship to them that me being a New Yorker, when I first came out here, I wasn't used to none of that. Back home in New York, I know it's like this in Jersey and a lot of places on the East Coast. If you make eye contact with somebody, right? If you make eye contact with somebody, you give them a little head nod. They look at you back, and that's it. You know what I mean? You turn your head or whatever. You might be sitting on the bus, on the train, might be walking by a path. No, it don't really matter. Make a little eye contact with somebody, you give a little head nod. What up? And then, what up? What's good? Right? And that's it. Out here, man, these people will come up to you and be like, good morning, how you doing? And you're like, hello. You know, and they're like, oh my God, that is a nice hoodie. That's really nice. And you're like, don't touch me. People out here are a little bit too touchy and all that stuff. Like, oh man, super friendly. I'm like, all right. Have a good day. Good night. Like, good seeing you. But also, all jokes aside, watch this. You have to be what you seek. So if you want people to be respectful to you, you have to be a respectful person. If you're seeking a good, honest, like, solid friend, you have to show yourself to be a good, honest, solid, friendly person. You have to be what you seek, because that's what you're going to attract. So that is very important, right? Like, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. You know what I mean? Like take care of others. You know, pour into others, and they'll pour into you. Be a giver. You know what I mean? Try to give more than what you receive. It'll come back around to you. It'll be. Watch this. Everybody has a birthday, and one day it's gonna be your day. One day everybody's gonna come together for you. That's what this gathering is right here. Y'all are showing love and coming together for me because I hit this monetization mark, and I'm grateful for that. This is my turn. This is my turn. Y'all ain't hating. Y'all, nah, screw this dude, man. Who do you think he is? You know, y'all ain't acting like that. Y'all are showing love. And guess what? I'm gonna show love right on back. I was there for Jay Elevate. He was the second person in the group. Because he was the second person in the group to get monetized. Hard facts. That's hard facts. Dang, it's 10 o'clock already. And I didn't eat. My daughter's texting me, telling me she's hungry. Let me see what she's talking. Let me see what she's talking about. All right. All right, family. Shout out to everybody who tapped into today's live, man. It is always love on this end. Look, I appreciate y'all. I really do. I really do. I'm about to get up out of here. I will see y'all soon. I'm sure for those of y'all that want them, y'all gonna be tapped into these gammas, these Yo Gamma Gammas. The shoe is looking tough. I got work on Saturday. I'm gonna have to work something out, man, because I'm gonna have to pick these kicks up. I'm not gonna chance that. Driving all the way out to Fort Collins, doing the move and coming back in town. I ain't chancing that. I'm gonna have to work something out. But thanks for tapping in, man. Got some peace here, car guy. Appreciate you. Hit me up. I'll be in touch. Enjoy those Norwalks, man. Yo, I'm gonna have to spend a block on those, man. There's so many shoes that I want. Gas station, salute. I appreciate you. I appreciate all of y'all. Like I said, this is just the beginning, man. So look, I ain't going nowhere. I'm even gonna start another channel. I ain't going nowhere though. This is, you know what I mean? This is the first milestone, and I worked so hard for it. So it paid off, man. It paid off. Kicking Trips, my guy. Always a pleasure, man. Thanks for tapping in. Make sure you tap in, man. Make sure you watch. Look, man. Look, his videos is like A1 sauce, man. I was showing it to my son actually the other day. Man, his videos are A1 sauce. My man will pull out a shoe, right? He'll pull out a shoe, and instead of just showing you the shoe, whatever, he got the sound effects. It's like, you know, and then the graphics will change. His editing is like A1, man. So shout out to King and Trips, man. Thanks for tapping in, man. It's always love on his end. I appreciate y'all. Jordan 4 Lakers are going to be a double up. Yo, I saw pictures of that shoe today. That shoe is fire. 2026, man, is already. I don't know how is it doing it already. Like, they already got their hand in my pocket. We still in 25. Christmas didn't even come yet. I'm like, how I already got a hand in my pocket? So, yeah, there's some gems dropping. I'm going to make another video, man. So keep an eye out for these Nigel 1 lows, if that's the shoe that I decide to make a video on. I got a couple of shoes here that I just never made videos on. So Jordan 1 low Obsidians. I'm looking at Union, Jordan 1 Unions. The Mexican 3s I got over. Man, I got. So I'll holler at y'all, man. There's always love in this end, man. And we out. I'll catch y'all on the next one.